What's happening? Shed podcast that brings you everything from music, sports, religion, politics at happy slapping. Myself, Dixie, Daniel,
Easy.
Fred, aka the Big Dorito, special guest. I think you're in like my top 3 shows ever. I think it's Soprano, The Wire, then you, man.
Nah, that's mad.
You think that's mad?
Yeah, like I'll rate that.
On a culture thing, like let's be real.
Yeah,
I don't really know no fat
yeah.
Tonys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know characters that are like you, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right, that's mad because now I'm worried what you're gonna ask me, man. You're gonna go in deep, and I'm
No,
not.
man. Relax. We've had a few pints outside. We've had a couple of pints outside and that, bro.
Trust me.
We've got Danny Rankins. You might know him as DJ DECOY. What's happening, brother?
Yes, I'm good.
Now you're all nervous and that, bro.
A little bit. I'm hot.
Well, you don't think culturally in this where we're from and that you'd be up there?
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Definitely, like as a Percy thing. Do you know what I'm like saying? But as to stand next to the Wire and Sopranos is kind of a mad thing.
Because
But that's it.
I know people that still act like
Yeah.
sort of man.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Right,
Well,
this is where I want to start, yeah?
Go on.
We done an episode with Skinny, man. Big up Skinny.
Yeah, I see that episode. Sick episode.
I said in the episode the comparison between Kurupt FM and Tower Block Dreams,
So here we go.
the documentary on BBC.
Yeah.
I got the wrong episode. I had literally fucking hundreds of middle-aged men inboxing me and that saying that I got it wrong, leaving comments and that, yeah? I want to start off here, so it'll kind of take it back as well. Is there any loose...
Yeah, of
Is there truth behind that?
Of course. You just gotta watch it and to see and to know. Do you know what I mean? Like at the time, like we used to watch Tower Block Dreams because it was a series on BBC Three. No?
Yeah, and I think it's weird
And
that it's
then-
only just surfaced again on the YouTube.
Yeah. Because there was an episode in it. Sorry, I need to get closer to There was an episode on Tower Block Dreams with Charlie Sloth and Skinny Man back in the day, and like that was the episode in it. That was a sick episode. But you could never find it anywhere. You couldn't like online, like nothing. But the episodes you could find were the
Ghetto by the Seaside, I think it's
the
called, or
South
something
End
like
one,
that.
yeah, the Essex one, yeah. And then and like we just used to batter it all the time, innit? Because that was the only thing that we were interested in and we could watch on TV. Do you know what I mean?
Was that like a subconscious thing, or did you man say we're gonna use something?
No, I think it was a catalyst of Tower Block Dreams, just loving that because obviously we're kind of a part of that culture. Do you know what I mean? That's where we come from, and we used to love comedy, innit? So we used to like batter off The Office, like all these shows, and we just used to just coach in Hugo's yard, like beats, just blaze bare weed, watch bare fucking documentaries,
Definitely
bare
a lot of weed involved there.
Bare comedies, and we were just used to jam in his bed. Come on, you know what it's like, just jam in his bedroom, drink, smoke, listen to music, watch bare shit, and then over time, it just progressed. Into
Some
what
of
it
it's
was.
scary close, bro.
Yeah.
Especially even if you've seen that lady Mish on there, Joe.
yeah.
She talks like Devlin. Have you seen it? She sounds like Devlin, bro.
Yeah, big up Mish, man. She kills it.
Not your Mish, their Mish.
Oh, their Mish. Yeah, their Mish. Yeah.
Your Mish don't sound like Devlin. Their Mish does.
Yeah.
So
But,
so now we've sorted that out, yeah.
Mm.
Let's go straight to the beginning.
Go on.
How'd you boys meet? Concepts, initial.
So like me, like I met like Grinder and Beat and Chabadi G in a call center.
You can call them their real name.
Alright. Just for people that don't know, innit? Just like I call them by like
Because it's weird if we just do it all in character, innit?
Yeah. So basically, I met them three in a call center, innit?
Well, it's work.
Yeah. Just
I
like
was volunteering.
Fuck hell, man. You never know, bro.
It was the local call center, innit? And that's where I met them. Basically, we just like were into the same shit. We used to love like old school hip hop, like UK hip hop, and like during break we would just go to the park and blaze, and then just from there it progressed into like building a friendship. Obviously, them three man already knew each other from like previous shit like college or like school or whatever, and then I filtered into their group, and then Yeah, man. That's where it started, in a call center.
Who does the initial rap? We're going on YouTube and with the webisode stuff.
See, like back in the day, yeah, like YouTube wasn't popping, innit? Like it wasn't really a thing. Like
It wasn't what it is now, innit?
No, like I feel like it's so easy just to film something now and just put it on YouTube, because like everything's so accessible. Even getting cameras, getting all these things. Like back in the day, like getting like equipment was hard, man. Do you know what I mean? And like an investment. Do you know what I'm saying? So Steve, and Beats, they actually went to school together, innit? In I don't know where they went, somewhere in West, innit? And then Steve knew this other guy who was like a cameraman and had a camera in it. And I think because Steve was a bit more intellectual in it, and like he proper like bit more of an academic, like I think
it's mad because his character doesn't come across that at all. He plays his character so like, fucking well.
He's like probably the only one out of the group that like went to uni, got like some qualifications. Do you know what I mean? And I think he definitely had the initiative to be like, yo, my mate will film, we should like film something, do you know what I mean? Because if it was just like us lot, I don't think we would ever have even considered like capturing it on film, do you know what I mean?
Because I feel like if someone was to do it now, it's like, okay, they're doing that. We're of that age now.
Yeah.
That era now.
Yeah.
Back then, it was not.
No, like nothing.
No one was doing that, really.
Even the whole viral thing wasn't viral, do you know
Did you have
I mean?
any pals, that was not directly involved in it that said, oh, listen, come in, let me talk to you. This is fucking mental, what you're doing.
As in like in a bad way?
Not getting it.
No, yeah, so see like where I grew up, yeah, like, see I'm from like more like Kingston ends, innit? So it's a bit more outskirts of London, yeah?
Yeah.
And like, so like doing anything in like music, filming, is just a no-no. Like you just don't do it. You grow up, you either go to uni if your parents can support you to do that, or you end up like grafting or estate agent or something. Do you know what I mean? Just a normal thing, innit? So like, but I was always deep rooted in like love music, innit? I was just like, I know I end up either in a well shit job or doing something in music, innit? But like, I never went to uni, never got qualifications, didn't understand like music theory or nothing. So I was like, well, I doubt I'm gonna make a career in music because I can't fucking do anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like, cause I didn't spit. Like, I'm not a spitter. Like, I don't like.
You never tried?
Nah, it's not me, man.
Listen,
it's not
even
me.
I tried, bro.
Nah, like, I just knew. I knew. Nah, like, you must feel it in yourself to know. Like, I can't spit.
Is that bedroom ones?
I feel like we've all done the hairbrush mirror thing.
I will spit bars in the shower all day long,
yeah.
but other people's bars.
Yeah.
I'm not spitting my bars.
my own.
Yeah. But that's where like me being a DJ fits more in it, because like I was always the guy that was always like burning CDs for people in it for the party and like coming up.
What's it called? Just because you couldn't like. When something new come out, it was like, what was the mixtape, the burning tapes and that,
there was no Spotify back in the day. There wasn't just
no
playlists.
online. You can't just download and stream something.
Yeah, you had to come prepared with your 15-track CDs. And then like technology got bigger, so you could fit like 40 tracks on a CD, so it'd be like sick. But I was that guy in it, basically, that always like, if you wanted music, people would ask me to sort it out, basically. But yeah, like if it wasn't for that, I'd definitely just be just doing nothing, really.
So did you just get that? Did you get that thing from other people that weren't directly involved? Like this is when the web.
Yeah. Of course. This is
strange.
But I wouldn't chat about it to my other friends, innit? Because like me meeting them, they become another group of friends, innit? Outside of my real life, innit?
Yeah.
They ain't my daily end friends. You know what I'm saying? So like it was nice to meet up with people that was like just into the same shit as me, innit? And it was the same for them, innit? Like oh, sick, like a guy that's into hip hop, but actual kind of hobbies, because like, and especially where we were, it's quite like what we were listening to was quite niche, innit? Like not many people in the ends were listening to like hip hop and shit.
What was they listening to then?
Like
Blue and shit like that.
Kiss FM, like sort of, do you know what I mean? History, sort of like just debate shit, like and I was just always deep into it.
So, just before, so when you linked up with them, man, from the call center, and you was chilling with them in the yard and that, did you, man, like, did they have characters already that there was already...
Let me tell you something about them, man, they're forever doing characters, innit? Like constant characters, like all day long they'll be
just
doing
in and
something.
out of something, yeah.
Yeah. Always like
Because that's the thing now. Because obviously you got like Steve-O the Madman, man like Hacks, because he does all. They're like sort of doing but they're doing it. Back then you didn't have a phone to just get on your Instagram live and do a video.
But that's what I'm saying. We would just all jam in the bedroom together and fucking just crack joke between us.
Fried as hell.
Right, yeah, you definitely
Because you can't, like I say, you can't even capture on the phone. You had like old school, like Nokias and like the best. They're the only videos you get on your phone were the happy slaps. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And they were so grainy. Like.
What an era! What do you think about that era? Come on, this is the intro. What do you think about that era?
Do you know what people say? Times are bad now and that. I don't believe that.
I prefer to be slapped than stabbed right back then.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Like I feel shit was going on back then. It's just not as documented.
Yeah. Cool. It's always been going on, man. It's never stopped, man.
What was your pirate experience? Well, I already asked your camera. You kind of shut me down. But what was your pirate radio experience?
Yeah, I never participated in pirate radio, but I remember listening to pirate radio bare. Like our ends was like Flex FM, Deja, literally every weekend being a part.
Deja must have been G's a bit old as well. Deja must have been wide then, no? If it was reaching you, man.
Yeah. It would be fucking. You'd have to be the right side of the building, and like, your aerial had to be out there to reach. But yeah, man, we reached that shit, and even like Choice as well before it become Capital Extra. Like,
oh shit! I know
that was the station.
That's mad.
Be honest. How would you feel if a pirate radio opened up the age you are now, stage of your life you are now, pirate radio still going on? How would you feel if man moved next door? Because Daniel would snitch, 100% snitch.
100%, bro. Facts.
Did you? I feel like we never.
Noise.
I feel like when we talk about pirate radio station, I feel like we never talk about the neighbours. We never come from that angle of people that live next door.
Neighbours were snitching, man.
That's a nightmare.
Daniel would have snitched.
But listen,
100%.
if you're trying to get up for work and you got next man next door doing what you lot are doing,
yeah, of course.
You'll have the conversation with them, innit?
But even like back in the day, I don't think like the feds were like had a fucking scanner and scanning you down, even though they had the technology to do that. But really, their intel were getting from the fucking neighbours, like complaining about them.
I'll be real. I knew that whole radio scene was not for me. Yeah, I think I spoke about it before. I must have went to this station I think it was in Shepherd's Bush. Nasty Jack was there. I remember I come there one week, spat some bars. I thought I was the guy.
You spat some bars?
Yeah, it was.
What bars?
It was so shit.
Come on, now
He's still up on you.
What was the bars, bro? What was the bars?
It probably is still up there somewhere, yeah?
But I'm saying you must still know them bars.
I don't know them bars. I know I was more prominent in the 08 kind of road rap scene.
Okay.
That was, I would remember that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do like a performance for you.
I love
but I remember going to radio, and spitting these bars and thinking, all right, response on that. Went there the next week, done it. A man pulled me to the side and said, "Yo, you said that last week, bruv." Said, "Come back better than that." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm done. This is not for me. It's over for me, bro."
Just crushed his dreams like that.
That's peak.
Done.
I was gonna ask you as well, like for me, it took a long time to like clock that it was not real.
Yeah.
You must get a lot of people that was like, because I never seen a mockumentary. You're like, you had it instantly, yeah? Yeah, you're a little bit older, yeah? He had it instantly. For me, it took a little bit longer because it's like, this looks like comedy, but I also know every single person in this show from the ends. Do you ever get people coming up to you and actually think this is DECOY?
Do you know what? Like, in the early days, like, got it bare. Like, especially on the YouTube, when I was on YouTube and stuff like that. Because, like I say, like, there wasn't much of that floating about generally in it. So, like, we used to get loads of people, like, even on a thing like, these like, tax dodgers and these people on the dole, like, it would proper literally be fuming in it, like, and be messaging, like, saying
what do you mean? People are angry because they think you're portraying them.
Yeah, because they're watching it and they're thinking it's real, and they're thinking all we do is spend our time doing this shit.
Okay.
And so they would get angry in it, And then they would fume at us and be saying, "Yeah,
That's
you just taking the money. This is what our taxes going to people like you and all this shit." But like, obviously now, like we're so far down the line now. Like, I think the joke would be on you if you thought it was real. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Jokes on me.
But early days, it was mad. But that's what we wanted, innit? Like.
That thin line of reality and
We wanted it to be so real. We didn't want anyone to believe it was like a joke, innit? And like we tried to maintain that a lot. And then when we finally got like commissioned to do like the first episode, I don't know if you've seen the pilot episode, but like it's completely different to the rest of the series, like how it's filmed and everything, because we wanted that mockumentary feeling.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like where you're questioning it the whole time, is this real or fake? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
The mockumentary thing, for me personally, that's the first time I've seen it be done. Where did you see that and you thought that's the lane we're going to go with? Who else has done like mockumentaries?
Well, Office, innit? That's
Okay.
the holy grail, man. That's what we battered like daily, like every day. You know, when you just quoting everything, like that was where we learned everything. Basically, was from the Office, innit?
Tell us about, because I feel like the way we're talking, we do it a lot. We're kind of skipping a whole fucking journey in a way, yeah? Tell us about where you are, how it happens, from webisode to being picked up by BBC.
Yeah, because
Okay. So obviously met their man in a call center, ended up linking up with them and just cotching, blazing, cracking joke, watching bear shit, listening to bear shit. And then Steve came along with his cameraman friend, like told us to film it, and then we filmed the first pilot. Now, do you know what? There was one that didn't go online before the first webisode with the no source episode. But let's just talk about the no source episode, basically. So that was the first ever thing like we filmed and put on YouTube. And that was literally just us driving through a fucking McDonald's drive-through and Grinder ordering a cheeseburger with no sauce. And that was literally it. And like we put it up, and like for a little while, it like with YouTube as well, it wasn't so much about numbers. Do you know what I mean? And things took so much longer to pick up. And we done no source, and we put it up there, and it got like an all right little response, but only because we were just like doing it between mates, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? And then and I think after like filming and putting the first one up, I think we got a little like I just don't know. It must have been like a buzz to do it again, innit?
Yeah.
Like this was
see
fun.
if we can better it.
Do you know what I mean? Because like all of us, we're just doing we're fucking in a call center doing shit jobs, innit? Like Steve just come out of uni, just like got fuck all going on, like probably in a shit job himself, office job or whatever. And it's just like done this shit on the weekend, and we're like, do you know what? Like we had bare fun doing this. Do you know what I mean? And just like self gratification of like doing something that is just not like just not the norm. Do you know what I mean? And then I think that built up a little momentum. It's like, yeah, we need to do another one and do another one. And I think we had like quite a few out on YouTube before people started to clock onto it. And I think it may have been like someone like Lillian and something like that.
Oh, man,
that like tweeted or reshared the no source episode.
I was about to, was you lot promoting it on socials or anything?
Yeah,
socials. What was it? MySpace back then? Or
it was just Facebook, innit? Like, and come on, like just when you're just spreading it between your mates, it's just like your mates are watching. Oh yeah, that was jokes or whatever. But like it was whatever, innit? But I think when we had a few like influential people like retweet it, it's like that's when we noticed the numbers go up, innit? But they weren't like crazy numbers, like hundreds of thousands. It was literally like thousands or maybe just coming to like the tens of thousands or whatever. So it wasn't a big thing. But I think it was
in
in
numbers though, bro.
I suppose it was. Yeah. Like, but again, it was that whole intrigue of like, I think people were sharing it. It's just like, oh, have you seen these man? Like how they move and shit. Like, and is it real? And that, like,
yeah, that's the whole thing when you first initially
mad,
see it. That.
Even you see the way you man are dressing and that.
Yeah.
Was you man actually dressing like that?
Yeah.
Or dressing
Do you know
like
what?
that for character?
Yeah, just to put it clear, like all them clothes were our clothes, innit? Nothing was bought.
That's mad.
Like some of like the nicer like mosh pieces, like definitely like rebought a few things, but everything was all sourced from our own wardrobes.
crazy.
That's what
was
we're
the era
wearing,
back
innit?
then, innit?
Even the
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
we still wear now in the series is all our shit.
Well,
Like-
that hat is Steve's.
Um,
Because you know what's mad? If you
but it must have been because he had that from back in the day. So it's not like we just decided, oh, we're gonna put Steve's in this fucking hat. He must have just found it out of his
know what's-
collection and put it on and be like, this is jokes.
Do you know what's
What the fuck?
crazy, Dan? If you put that on Depop, you'd all be millionaires now on
Yeah, I
Depop,
know.
bruv.
But I feel like them hats got re-released like quite recently. I feel like Skepta brought that hat back.
And the nylon tracksuit kind of thing,
Yeah,
that weren't
yeah,
popping
yeah.
again before that.
Nah. I don't want to say like we're reason for all that come back, but we're definitely part of the reason.
You're definitely influencing the
100%,
culture.
man.
100%.
Yeah, definitely. But
100%.
there's loads of other people as well that add to that, like just the resurgence of grime and like garage that was going through that era, and people like Wavy Garms and stuff like.
Oh, yeah, he's sick. What
Like,
they do sick. With
yeah,
the Averex and all
yeah.
that,
They recently just styled the new Morrison H video as well.
That's like, see that video there?
Mm.
Would that have happened if people just do nothing? Didn't happen?
I don't know, like, but you say that, but pirate radio is a massive
Yeah.
part of British culture,
Yeah.
innit? You can't say like we didn't pioneer pirate radio culture. Do you know what I mean? Like
I'll tell you what-
we were just like viewers of that. We were just listening to the radio.
I'll tell you what you've done for me. Even though you are that in a comedic way, when I was thinking of garage, I was thinking, "Bring Me Flowers in the Pouring Rain,"
Yeah,
which I fucking hate. It's
Yeah.
one of the worst. I hate that record.
I
Do you like that
I
record?
tune, I
No,
like
no,
it.
it's
No,
not.
it
It's not.
sucks.
It's not. It's a
But because-
commercial pop tune. It's a pop tune.
But
though.
because
It's
of
a
the
pop
age
tune,
I
yeah.
am, yeah, when I think of garage, I don't think pirate radio. I think grime, the grime guys.
Really?
So when I was seeing, although you've done it in a comedic way, you shed light on that. You know, pirate radio was garage and all that as well.
Yeah,
I always,
Yeah.
you always, us man, subconsciously, we're grime kids. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Especially
yeah,
where we're
yeah,
from and
yeah,
that as
yeah,
well.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
grime.
of course,
Man, definitely shed light on that.
Yeah, like definitely like the So Solid era, because like we're south of the river. Like I remember tuning into So Solid all the time, and like thinking it was sick. But obviously, I think I'm a little bit older than you, man. Like I may not look it, but I am.
I don't know. Daniel's bald, so I don't know.
But yeah, man. So like, but yeah, like, but it all anything that was underground back in the day went through a pirate radio era. Do you know what I mean? Because that was the only time you could hear underground music was through pirate, because the main stations were just playing pop music. Like to be on radio, like you needed to be an agenda, man. You need to be doing numbers, you're doing bits.
That's label times as well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
an
yeah,
era.
yeah,
That's an era where everyone wants to
and
deal,
that,
innit?
and that's still the case now. Like it's a bit more accessible. Like now you get like Rinse on the FM dial and things like Represent on the dial, which is sick. Like so sick for the scene, but it's still only regional to your area. Do you know what I mean? It's not nationwide. Like I feel there still needs to be that station, like a Radio 1, like nationwide, that everyone can just tune into.
Tim had that for us. I feel like Tim had that from us when he was doing the sets in the studios with the grime MCs.
Yeah, that was sick. But that's just one show on a big station.
Exactly,
I'm talking about
yeah.
we
A
need
whole
that.
station.
Yeah. I think we're at that point in the UK where we need that now.
What I was going to ask, when you get picked up from the BBC, we know from previous shows that they kind of sometimes ruin shows.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
Roll Safe.
That's
Roll Safe.
what
Yeah,
they did
yeah.
to us.
You think that? I was going to ask you, how did you
Yeah.
keep it authentic with working with the BBC?
So what happened? So how we got the deal was, so we got a message, like email from a production company called Rough Cut, and after doing research into Rough Cut was the production company that produced The Office. So like when we found out, I was like,
That's
rah,
mad. Yeah,
come
'cause
on,
you- if
that's,
you man
that's
are
full,
sitting
yeah,
down
yeah,
and
that's
you
full
watch it all the
circle
time.
shit.
Like,
So
It's
that's
like
like,
a fucking universe fucking aligning.
yeah,
innit?
yeah. So it's like, so you got our Holy Grail, which is The Office, and then you've got the production company that produced that shit, like
Holy
messaging us saying, "Oh, we've seen your stuff online. Be good for you guys to come in and have a chat, whatever." And then after a few meetings or whatever, they were like, take you on, like push you into something. And at that time, BBC Three was kind of popping. Like it was a legit station. Everyone remembers BBC Three.
Yeah.
You come in late at night,
Yeah.
battered, you
Summer's
bang,
High Tides will be on and that, motherfucker.
just mad shit.
2 pints of lava.
yeah. So like so basically there was this thing called Feed My Funnies, which was basically like BBC were going to commission 6 pilot comedy shows in it, and we were one of the 6, and then with Asher Tyler behind us, who owns Rough Cut and produced The Office, like he really pushed us, and yeah, we got that pilot episode. And have you seen the pilot episode?
I think I might have, but I don't.
Yeah, so if you watch the pilot episode, it's proper like a BBC Three production. Like,
okay, so the
it's like
authenticity is kind of
like the mockumentary feel. It's not really there. Like there's loads of different camera angles. There's like it's very quick, choppy. Like it was kind of a cliche BBC Three production, innit? And like, and us guys, we've never been in that TV game at all, innit? So we're all learning on the job, innit? So we didn't know what's what. And then the final product of that pilot show, just we were like, nah, this is not what we wanted to put out there. We wanted to do a mockumentary where it looks like a proper documentary. Like basically, you see how like This Country came out, and that's how we wanted it to be, like so dry. We wanted it to be so dry where like like there was no obvious jokes, no nothing. And but at the time, like there was just no love for us at all, innit? We every step of the way we had to push, and big up Rough Cut because they pushed for us a lot. So after the pilot, we didn't think we were gonna get commissioned for a series, innit? And then that would happen every time. So like we got the pilot, and they'd be like, all right, sick, not that happy with it. All right, we think it's going to be the end of the road. It was a good experience.
Are you talking to people that fully don't get that culture?
Let me tell you something, yeah? Like, come on, like, us, man, looking at the BBC, we have an idea of what the BBC looks like, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's not us, innit? So when we turned up, like, even just turning up the production officer at Rough Cut, they blatantly just looking at us like, Rod, like, are we actually going to take a gamble with these lot? Do you know what I mean?
Because it's mad all coming in and like mad swag and that.
Yeah, so what swayed it then? What swayed it to them letting you have like creative control kind of thing? Did you feel like you had that?
Yeah. I feel like we've always had creative control over a lot of what we do, which is a blessing. Which is definitely a blessing. And because no one else can do what we do, like, of course we're gonna have full control over that shit. Yeah. There's no one at that BBC or Rough Cut that was telling us our own culture. Do you know what I mean? That's mad, isn't it? So yeah, like I think for them we were definitely a gamble.
Why do you think they pushed you lot so much?
Yeah, and took a gamble.
Well, BBC didn't push for us, it was Rough Cut.
Rough Cut, yeah.
Maybe they just believed in us. I don't know, you know.
And I'm sure if they've done a little bit of research.
Yeah. Do you know what? That's the question. That's the question I like to ask them. Actually, that's quite. I've never thought of that before, but I always knew like Ash was always in our corner, innit, like fighting for us. So yeah, he must have just believed in us from the start. Like.
So what about like set design? So like the radio station, creative control there. Is it you lot boys that say, look, these stations back then they look like this. It needs to look like
everything you see, everything is like all our direction, man. Like obviously you have people on set that make up the set. Do you know what I mean? But we would like sometimes it'd be so deep actually because because obviously like the production company would sort all that shit out. So you as a artist don't have to do anything except get up in the morning, sit in the makeup chair. Yeah, that's it. Make sure you're lying. You know you're lying.
You see it earlier. We sat outside and drunk 3 pints and he sat here and done this.
Just turned up. Yeah, come running in. Oh, I'm ready now.
It's mad. It must have been a switch up though, because obviously you lot are just used to Steve's pals come with a camera.
Yeah.
Obviously, was his pal chopping it up as well for you lot?
Yeah, so like, editing but like also like Asim Chabadi G was a cameraman as well. So they're like Ben Bullion, like he has his own production. He's killing life now as well.
His thing is on the initial webisodes, isn't it?
Yeah. That was his production company. But yeah, he's killing doing bits now as well. He recently just produced our new music video the summertime video with Craig David. He produced
yeah.
that. So like he's working with big artists now. So
So
everyone-
he's fucking grown the same way. at the
yeah,
same
yeah, we've
time
all
kind of thing.
grown together. Yeah.
So how you seem like a bit of a reserved character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the background character. Definitely.
How do you go from like your pal to having a camera on you, which is sweet? It's like when we come in here, it's just our brethren.
Yeah. Like
To-
like
On set with fucking.
yeah.
And
It was a lot. It was a lot to
pressure
deal
as
with.
well. Like,
You know, just shit
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. Of course.
now you've got like an audience that will, if they're not happy with what they see, or
Did that ever happen? Did man ever interfere? It's like, cut. I don't like this shit.
Nah, it'd be usually us calling cut and being like, "No, this is shit. Let's change it."
Yeah.
Like, yeah. No, yeah. It's calm.
See, when you're doing these series, yeah. How does it? I'm always intrigued about how things work behind
Yeah,
the scenes.
yeah.
Yeah. You do a series, it does well. Do you get commission for a next one, or is it?
No.
Is it series by series you work out, or they tell you you're gonna have 5 series?
I feel if we done the Kurupt thing all again today, I feel it would have gone a lot smoother, and I feel we probably been a lot richer off it as well. But that just wasn't the case, man. Every step of the way was a hustle, man.
You're fighting for every.
So yeah, so like I was saying, after the pilot, everyone thought that was it, and then we had to push to get. Well, Ash had to push to get that first series, and then we got the first series, but they only wanted to give us like 4 episodes.
How
know what I
many
mean?
series? how
Like
many
typically
episodes?
a UK series typically is like 6 episodes. So like anything, and it's mad because like when you look at like American TV, like they'll have like 20 episodes to a series,
22 episodes
and
a
like
series,
raw,
it's mad.
and if that series is making money, they will bang out as
Yeah,
many
just pop
until
it.
it just
That's when
drops.
it starts
off.
dying, innit? That's what they done with Walking Dead.
Yeah,
man.
and
They battered
I'm
it.
still watching it. I'm still
You're
watching,
still watching it.
Yeah,
I fell
yeah.
off of it like season
Bro,
7.
nah, I'm
bro.
a massive Walking Dead
Oh, it's
fan.
mad.
Innit?
I did
Like,
enjoy
all the
it still.
spin-offs.
Yeah, it was
I
all
do.
mad.
I
It's like
do all of that.
zombies and shit.
Yeah. It's
Nah,
sick.
but,
It is
like,
sick. It's got
trust
good
me,
stuff.
yeah,
With
like-
the storyline as well. How do you lot run with the storyline from one episode to the next episode? If you don't know it's gonna.
Yeah, that's
happen.
definitely a good one. Like one for Steve's, but like you have your ideas in it. Like I feel like writing's a bit of a formula in it. Like so you have your idea of what you want it to be, like the episodes, and then you got to tie in what the whole series is gonna be about,
Yeah,
or where that for that series where everything's heading. So like, yeah, I think when it comes to the writing, yeah, we just all put in our 2 pence like for our characters. Do you know what I mean? And then Steve would definitely do his magic and just put that on in fucking word format, man. Just
That's
do his
mad.
thing.
I just think that man a genius is, bro. I'll be real.
Where are you? Where like mind wise at the time? Where are you at the time when you start to realize, holy shit, this is a thing now. This
Probably like series 3,
wow.
because like, but like this is what I was saying, because like it was so slow, man. Like so we got the pilot, and then the first series, which was only 4 episodes, because they still didn't believe in us, innit? They still think, all right. And they
was
probably,
the numbers good then? Good enough to warrant like, yo, why are you acting like
like
this?
we were kind of getting the numbers in it, but not enough for BBC
enough
to
for
be
them,
like, yes, we want them, innit? We were still unpolished. None of us are actors. None of us know what we're doing. And again, I feel because of Ash just pushing the shit. And you have to remember, like, Ash has brought the BBC a lot of fucking money, yeah? A lot of money, like
so when he
millions.
talks in that building, is kind of respected.
Yeah, like think about what Office has done. Like how much money that's done. Like how much money they've made the BBC is crazy. So like at least hear Ash out a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like yeah, we got the 4 episodes for the series 1. Weren't happy because it was only 4 episodes, but sick because we got commissioned again. Do you know what I mean? And then the same thing happened for series 2, innit? It was like, and it was never like, usually like when you've done a series, you know, kind of after it's in the can,
We've done enough to get another one.
Yeah.
kind of
But
thing.
every time it finished, it would be, we don't know if you've done enough, and we would be waiting like a good like 6 months or something.
This is what I'm
just to,
saying.
like,
Because see, the way you're talking about, we've done series 3 and that. We've been watching since the fucking first one come out and got it completely and was like, this is the shit.
yeah.
But it must have been a bit too niche for the BBC.
Yeah, it
and
was
to-
too niche. It was too niche, and it was very culty. And I still think it's culty now.
100%. But I
Like-
think pirate, in the whole sense, is a bit of a
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get
so
it, you
it's
get
a
it.
but I feel that it's so like British culture though, so it shouldn't be. Do you know what I mean?
That's why you got to fucking pinky swear me. Pinky swear me.
Go on. Well, man, no, I ain't thinking
No.
it. But wait, you gotta tell me what you're saying. You know what I mean?
You're not gonna let these Americans do a fucking American version.
They've already done it.
I see. No, but it ain't coming out, is it?
I think it come out and then it panned, didn't
No,
it?
bro.
But do you know what? It weren't.
Man didn't pinky swear me. It's already done.
Yeah.
I watched the video of the guy on YouTube where he leaked the.
Yeah, see, I've never seen the actual pilot of the American
You not seen the
version.
guy on YouTube?
But I've seen the
nothing.
YouTube
There's
one. I've seen him and he
literally
analysed it.
just- Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
big up that guy because he kills it
Yeah,
and
how
he
did he
breaks
find
it.
that?
He breaks it down so sick,
Bro,
and
he
he tells
done
me shit that I
research.
didn't even know, and I'm
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
in it.
When they said that this is decoy and it was some bird smoking a vape, I was like, no, you're fucking taking the piss. Plus, she talks too much to be decoy.
Yeah.
You're a
And
big
and
man.
her as a character didn't really fit in with the rest of them characters, which I found weird.
How did you
Like-
feel when you heard about the Amer? How does
Like
that work?
they tried a thing, but obviously we knew about it before it went ahead
Did they
because
need
we gave them the rights, innit, sort of, I think, to
you
do.
bit, bro.
Like, yeah, it was all
What, they
messy
had to
and like,
contact you lot.
yeah, kind of, yeah,
Man
So
gave
how did
weak
that?
desert
How
the
did that
rights
come
to
about
corrupt
though?
the-
yeah. Like,
Did you lot sit in a group and discuss it before you give the like sort
do you
of
know
go
what? It
ahead
was
of
ages ago. I can't really remember. I just remember like them maybe sending a script or something. I can't really remember. But yeah, we weren't involved in it in any way. But
Initial thoughts when
I
you
think we should have been, and hopefully, if it ever was to happen again, that yeah, we'll be involved in
Bro,
that.
it's like, just leave it alone, man. It's not
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
You don't have that over there.
Yeah.
If they had pirate, actually,
Yeah, but like,
do they
but-
have kind of? Did they ever have? Was it like Chicago hats and that?
But that's what I mean. Like their culture would just be different in it. So they would be like, I don't know, if Kurupt was in America, they would just be like shit fucking hip hop freestylers or something.
Yeah,
Or, do you know what I mean?
Really, it'd be like a scene out of 8 Mile. Or something
Yeah.
like that.
Like Beats would be a fucking beatboxer, and then like Grinder would just be
Oh,
like some
bruv,
shit.
I just think it's so
fucking-
much a part of the culture that, bro. I watched it. I said, please don't let this happen.
Yeah.
Please don't
But
fucking let this happen. Man.
yeah. Well, luckily you can't see it anywhere, so it's non-existent. But yeah. Back to what I was saying, to like us fighting for the series, like even. Yeah, so like there'll be like 6 months gap in between the series, and then when we get commissioned, we'll be like sick. So we got series 2, and then series 2 I don't even think was a full series. It was like again like 4 or 5 episodes, and it was just like sick again. But they're taking a piss because like we want the 6, man. Why aren't you giving us 6 episodes? It makes no sense. And I think it was until like series 3 or 4 that we finally got like 6 episodes.
Most
and then-
shows don't do
and then-
5 series. Do they?
That's mad.
In
I didn't know
over
it
here.
works like that.
Nah,
That's a big deal, kind of, in some sense.
Yeah,
huh?
I don't think there has been many, like, maybe like Peep Show. Yeah, there's a few.
What series does the BAFTA happen?
See, this is where you're getting techie, and I don't know all the details.
All right,
of
cool.
Like,
That-
maybe, I think it may have been, that was series 4, the BAFTA. the
Okay,
BAFTA
that's when
year.
they're like, okay. this
Because
makes
one year
sense
we
now.
got nominated and didn't win. I think Peter Kay won 1 year with that car share thing he did, and then another year we got nominated, and I think Chubuddy got nominated as like
Yeah.
as a character, and then and I think that was the year we won it, and that was fucking mad.
Yeah, that must be it.
Wait.
What was that? Yeah, where?
Same again. How does that
Like,
work?
yeah.
Where are you when that? How
Bro,
the fuck does that even work? You get an email or what the fuck?
no, well, like when you get nominated, you get an email or whatever saying you've been nominated for this, and then obviously because you're part of the nominations, you get to go.
Mm.
But it ain't until the actual night, until they're on stage, they announce it that you know, innit? Because I thought that them things that'd be like pre-orchestrated, where like they know, innit?
Yeah,
or
there's-
like you
okay,
know,
yeah,
sort
yeah.
of, or you get a little.
There's always been like
Yeah.
a thing with like the mobos, like the man know they're gonna win it kind of thing. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't think they do. Innit? Like even like Mobos and Brits, I don't think anyone actually knows. But yeah, that was fucking surreal, man. And like when you go to the BAFTAs as well, like
Free bubbly.
yeah, like we definitely stood out, man. Like we didn't feel. I don't feel comfortable at the BAFTAs.
I felt like you put on for all of us though when I see you all there, bruv.
Yeah, no, I was
in a
gassed,
way.
man. I was fucking gassed.
Do you at what point then do you start saying like, you know what, I'm actually an actor? Because I feel like you've done all,
I don't ever say I'm an actor,
Which is
because
mental. I
I don't
think-
even feel like I'm really acting too much. Really, like they're like obviously I am, and I don't feel I'm DECOY in it. Like my life to DECOY is different. Like so.
But then is that not?
But obviously there's traits of me that are well DECOY in it. Like most people that I am the quiet one of my group in it. Like all them man are like proper extrovert, like big ego sort of thing in it. I'm just like a introvert sort of weed smoker that will just cotch in the corner and just
This is some
let you man
BBC
there.
Three
Yeah.
BAFTAs. Do you get what I'm saying? Though? There must be a point.
I know. Yeah.
Right, so see, you're saying that. Would
But
you
obviously, I sacrificed a lot, man. Like people don't see the graft that goes in behind it. Like obviously, during the early days when like I was call center, that we left the call center, and then I was just like trashy. I was like doing like fitting bathrooms and toilets and kitchens and shit. So it wasn't until like series 4 that I could be like, yo, I'm gonna bounce, man. I feel like I'm doing all right where I can survive without my day job, innit? But we were like, because before we were doing stage shows, actual like going to raves, innit? But we weren't getting paid fuck all for that. It would literally be like petrol money, and all of us would drive up to
like
the
the
venue.
show.
Yeah,
Like the
literally.
Ipswich
So the
episode.
Ipswich episode, that was us. That was us until about series 3.
No way.
Yeah. Well, we were grafting, man. I was working like Monday to
Do you
Friday.
not think that the graft bit is the fun part? I always feel like the grafting is the fun.
Nah, you need to do the grafting to realize when you've got something that this is sick and you appreciate it more. Because if there's no graft, see, this is the problem with
Everyone
I feel
wants
today's.
a finished product and no graft.
Yeah, like that's the problem with today. Like you can be an overnight celebrity and earn bare P overnight with no graft, and I'm like, you're only gonna fail when you become older because you're not gonna appreciate what you've been through. You're not even gonna save a bit of P, man. Like if you're gonna earn money,
Fred's a social media influencer. That's what he does, bro.
Yeah, but like I'm telling you, man, like I'm so thankful for that graft, innit? Because now I can look back and be like that was sick. Even when I do shit now, I'm like, rah, I can't wait for this because it's gonna be fucking sick and this is gonna be a life moment, innit? I'll tell you what, yeah, one of my sickest moments of today of the whole Kurupt experience was the shed, and we done a Top Gear thing, innit?
Oh, watch that. I feel like you're a car man yourself, no?
Yeah, I drive cars, innit? I don't know much about cars. Yeah. But like,
I have a license.
I have a license. I consider myself to be a sick driver. Never had a crash. Like, so yeah. But that experience of like one just racing the Stig like is a mad thing. Even now, like thinking that as a
Top Gear is
concept,
massive as
yeah,
well,
massive thing. Like is just crazy. But the fact that I got to drive them sick cars, like it was a mad thing on the Top Gear track.
Did you get a look at him?
Nah, man got smuggled onto set with bare security and smuggled.
That for the
Yeah.
Man. Did they ever find out? Because you don't still watch it, do you? When the 3%ers are gone, them man.
Nah.
'Cause it's not the same. I tried to watch it. And
Well, you talking about Jenny?
Yeah, like them man gone.
When we done the thing, it's the I forget his name, man. It's the little guy that like.
Yeah, that says a lot about him.
Yeah. But he's the same guy. He's a joker. He's a fucking joker, man. He bust us bare joke on that set, man. But yeah, just the fact I got to do that and just race the Stig in the GTI.
That's it. What was your time?
Can't even remember. I don't think they done times, innit?
I didn't do the times.
No, I just had to race the Stig, you know. I was in a GTI and he was in some mad like Aston Martin or some shit. It was mad. It was mad.
And that's sick still.
When we're talking about the acting thing, where you say I don't really consider myself an actor, would you ever take a role in anything else?
Yeah, like if I got offered a role, then yeah, I'll do that and I'll do my best, innit? But I hate that whole process, man. Big up to all the actors out there that have to do fucking auditions and that.
They sound brutal.
They sound.
Yeah, I've done a few and
Dreadful,
got nothing.
man.
Yeah. Done a few but got nothing, and I come out of there and like all I want to do is have a shower. You know them ones. Like the minute you walk out there, I just want to fucking have a shower, man, and just forget about the whole experience. Like,
Sounds rough like that.
yeah, like I feel if you were an actual actor in it, like you get used to it in it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think I'll ever get used to that.
I don't
shit.
know, man.
I would have
Depends.
walked in there with a BAFTA. Put that down there quickly.
Yeah,
Like, right.
Yeah, I fucking hate auditions, man. That's the worst.
Can we talk about the movie quickly?
Go on.
Brother, where'd you start? How does that come about?
Um,
I feel like I've done a lot of how does that come about.
yeah,
I'm a
how does that
background
come
man.
about? Yeah,
Dan. I like to know. That's intrigues me, bruv.
The movie has always been an idea and always been there from a long time, for a long time. But it wasn't until we ended the show that the film come about. We had a few ideas for the film, but I think because of us, innit, we all have like a intrigue for like travel and stuff, and there was like an idea for another concept for a show, but we were like, it'd be sick if we ever get to do a movie to like just fuck off somewhere and just like basically just go somewhere mad, and then it just turned out to be Japan, innit? And I don't know how we winged it. Yeah, I don't know how we winged that one because obviously all these things depend on like if you get the investment and do you know what I mean, and we thought that'd be mad to go to Japan to film something, but somehow we blagged it and it happened, man, and it was just the maddest experience.
How different is it from being on like the set of BBC to the set of a film set? Is it
exactly the same? Exactly the same. Because the reason was exactly the same is all the cast and crew are the same. That's one good thing about Kurupt, innit? That the family's been with us.
What, like behind the scenes kind of guys?
Yeah, so the crew from about
same.
series 2-3 have been the same from day dot. So like, it's a proper family vibe on set, and because you know everyone, like you're just comfortable in it. I feel like probably take a little bit of advantage of that, and people do get pissed off at us because we take liberties on set.
Yeah.
Because you know where it is when it's with your mates, you just take the piss, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we've always had that family structure in place, so we've always felt comfortable. So like filming the film was no different. How the filming process was slightly different, but yeah, the vibe was exactly the same. The only difference, we were in Japan and had Japanese crew, but the Japanese crew of
Did they get it?
Yeah, after a while they did. Yeah, like when it comes to the Japanese, they don't fuck about, man. They fucking graft. They work hard. They're just so sufficient.
And
like
then you're there saying you're not even an actor.
Yeah. and we're the English crew, just like the complete opposite to them, innit? We're just not professional at all compared to them. But they're sick, man. Like, and we're lucky, innit? Like we didn't have to speak Japanese. Do you know what I mean? They all had to speak English.
It would have been a bit of a fucking issue if you
did.
Yeah.
But it's peak though, innit? You're going to Japan to film a film, and you're with their Japanese crew and that, and you can't say anything.
I take it you've watched it back, yeah?
Yeah, I've watched it quite a few times, bro. It's been in the can for 2 years. By the time we filmed it, we started filming like November 2019. It'll come out August 2021.
Are you happy with what you said?
Basically, I stopped watching the edits because I've watched it so many times, and I've seen so many different edits of it. I'm sort of like, I just want to see it when everyone else sees it now. Do you know what I mean? And get that feeling. It was like even the trailer. Like I didn't see the trailer until it officially come out. So it was nice to see it just how everyone else sees it. And sometimes you get like blurred vision in it, and sometimes when you've heard a joke so many times,
where you're living it.
Yeah. But because you film it, you proper remember. It's like even a series. I was saying to someone, I haven't seen a series since I filmed it.
What, any of it?
I watch it when it comes out, but I haven't re-watched it.
So you
since.
just watch it once.
Yeah. But like I feel like I need to watch it now because I feel I've left it alone so long that it'll be fresh for me. I forgot so much of it, and even just to keep some of the fans happy in it, because people quote shit at me. I'm like, what's that? What's that? And they're like, it's from your show, innit? I'm like, yeah, sick, cool, yeah. Like completely don't have a clue in it. So like. For that reason, I definitely need to rewatch it.
What was Japan like? You enjoy it?
Yeah, sick.
Did you get time to like do other things other than acting? Over
Yeah,
there
so
and
like
that?
we filmed out there for I think 3 weeks and then had a week holiday after. Yeah, it's sick, man. Like I love Japan, innit? Like I just love all that culture because I love like anime and shit like that, innit?
Oh, you're
So,
one of
like,
them guys.
Yeah.
Not the
I'm
porn
of
one.
them. Nah. The hentai shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
When one of my
mad,
brothers
though.
was trying to show me that, I said, "You are nuts, bro. This is
none
nuts."
of that, man. No, just normal anime shit, and just even like computer shit. If you're like a computer geek and like consoles and that, like all their arcades and that. Is
You do a
mad.
lot of producing as well yourself. Would you say
Not
you're a
really.
producer?
I'm just
My
a
man's a producer.
I'm just a bedroom producer, man.
Trying to get into producer proper airline. That's what we're trying to get into.
Well, what do you make? What do you produce?
Man's
Yeah.
sample based.
What kind of hip hop, like boom bap shit or like new school shit? Boom bap, yeah. But everything's a sample now. Like anyone that makes anything these days, like drill, all that shit, like it's all samples, man.
Right, this is what we're gonna do.
Mm.
Your bashment Don Dada.
Yeah, that's
Same
cool,
as
man.
myself. Fred and that know it
Go
is what
on.
it is. I got an important question for you.
Go on.
Movado or Vibes Cartel?
Cartel.
Why?
Do you know what? Just I don't know, man. I
That's
don't
a
know.
quick answer, though. That was a quick answer.
It's tough, innit? Because like, I like in terms of like lyrical capability and vibes, like they're both just as sick. But there's something about Vibes Cartel which is just kills it.
Movado turned shit when he signed to DJ Khaled. Let's be real.
Is he signed to Khaled?
He was.
Is
He
he a
was
Khaled
at We the
guy?
Best. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Movado drops.
Was it always
Bangers all the
Vibes
time.
though? Is it always been Vibes, or was there a time where it was Movado?
To be fair, it's always been vibes. Yeah.
See,
it's
for
always
me,
been vibes.
it was Movado because my brother had a tape and I jacked it. And I think I still got it in my yard.
Yeah, Movado had his time though. He definitely had his time.
With the one album, I think it was. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
got it on
know.
my phone.
I know.
The
I
one
know.
with So Special and that on it.
Yeah,
that
I
album.
know.
But I think for me, it was like when I got a little bit older and started going to different functions where there was. I understood the time and the place for Vibes and appreciated a bit more.
Yeah, vibes. But the thing with vibes, yeah, like he's got everything in it, so he can clash man in it, like or like he's got the gal tunes in it. Do you know what I mean?
Ask you. The next question was favorite Sting clash.
See, like other than Vibes Cartel, the other Don Dada is Supercat in it. Like he's
Showing your age here a little bit.
Yeah, but come on, man. Like Supercat is the guy in it,
I was
and
just
like the Supercat Ninja Man. I love them clashes. But do you know what? The Vibes Cartel and Movado clash, I watch regularly.
Let down. That was the biggest. What? When
Yeah,
man's
it's a shit
when
clash.
man's in the army suit. And it's
it's
the
a
biggest
shit clash.
fucking
Yeah.
letdown.
It's a shit clash, and there's like
It was
but
full
the energy,
For me, it was like man was looking for wheel ups instead of earning them.
Movado let me down though. He didn't come with anything.
And
like,
he wore that madness as well. The long.
like the teacher. Like
For me,
down,
do you remember 90 Beanie and
Bounty?
Bounty?
Yeah.
When
they're
Beanie
classics.
didn't have dreads, he just had a little shit tash.
Yeah.
Young Beanie with a cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh.
Bro, you gotta watch them. They're so
No, I've
nice.
seen that other one.
Because
I've
it's
seen the
live
other
bands.
one.
You've never seen a crowd like it in your life, bro. I
Trust
don't know
me.
if they pay for tickets out there. I don't know how it works,
I
bro.
don't know. Look, Gully Side, man. Gully Side.
Top 3 bashment artists, reggae or whatever.
Well, I gave you 2. Vibes Cartel.
Whatever, we're talking whatever.
Yeah. Vibes Cartel, Supercat. Maybe even Beanie Man.
I think you gotta put Popcorn in there.
Yeah, but he's new school, innit? And then, but Cartel takes his crown anyway.
Don't you think my man swayed the whole culture in a different...
Yeah, do you know what? He like, I love Popcorn. He's a sick artist. And I think he holds the flag for Jamaica well. Like, he's doing his thing.
He pushes it. He
Yeah.
pushes it. Every day he's
And he's fun as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's energy, man. He's sick. He's sick. And like every time I see him on a lineup or anything, I'll go watch him, man, because his stage show is sick.
When you're DJing, crowd's a bit moody. It's not going the way it's supposed to go. What rhythm do you draw for?
Are we talking bashment rhythm? Yeah. What kind of rave though? We're
Some
talking.
more-
Because I do play.
not Gurners all foaming out their mouth. We're not talking about them guys. We're talking bashment. Talk bashment.
Do you know what? See with bashment raves, yeah, like if the girls are dancing in it, that's half your job done. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because the man don't follow the girls.
Yeah. So it would have to be like a girl rhythm, like maybe a Vibes Cartel doing a girl rhythm, or like
Trying to think as well, man.
That one I said about earlier, man. What's his name?
Oh, you got to do like Mr. Vegas
that
hot
Tony
fuck
one, man.
or something like. Is it hot fuck
That
or
Tony
hot? What
one,
he calls
man.
it hot walk. Innit?
Dirty Wine.
Oh, you're talking Tony Matter on maybe.
Yeah, that's a big tune. But it'd have to be someone, that Vanessa Bling tune.
What one?
The one man for my pum pum tune.
Oh, okay.
Trust me,
Yeah.
that the girl go mad for that one. Trust me.
So is that what you focus on if you're DJing? If I get the birds to go nuts, the rest will follow.
Yeah, but it all depends on the situation, innit? Like,
Do you ever go in places and they expect you to play garage?
Because more times, mate, everywhere. Everywhere. Like, it's all right, because...
I want to hear Wookie and DJ
Yeah.
And you just want to play
yeah.
like fucking Elephant Man.
Yeah, it can be tough sometimes, innit? So that's... But now, like, if I do like a set or something, like, I've got to be specific of, like, what it is
What
I'm
do you
playing.
want from me?
Yeah, because, like it's all fun and games, like with the garage shit. Like it's like, and I love garage, and it's like, and I love the whole new school garage wave and stuff like that. But like, there's a time and place as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I just want to be fucking just on an ignorant one and just.
You never had that situation where you told man, look, you should have booked Kurupt, not booked me. I'm complete.
Yeah.
Has it been hard to try and be your own?
But do you know what? I've turned up to fucking raves and done a garage set, and they'll be like, bro, I booked you for Bashman. I'm like, why didn't you tell me? Because that's what I want to play. Do you know what I mean? Like, that happens all the time.
That's
innit?
mad.
So, like,
Yeah, be a bit more.
if you play loads, innit, you read the crowd, you know what they want, innit? And more time, most people off their nuts, anyways, they don't give a shit.
That's it.
As long
That's
as,
the best
as
way.
long as there's
Yeah.
beat and music in the
Yeah,
background,
man,
it's mad.
more
Zombie
time.
vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Favorite garage MC?
Favorite garage MC.
Ooh,
Grinder.
yeah, that's fucking.
No, you can put that in
No,
there.
you've asked it now,
Yeah.
man. Wow, that's tough, man. That's tough. Like, oh fuck. Like in a rave, like, I would say someone like Creed.
But we did
He
it again.
because he's like, it's like for Grime, he's like D double in it. Like, he's not saying much, but when he drops that vocal, it's a reload thing done.
Is that yours? Really? That's a
Go
universe.
on. Yeah. Creed is the guy.
Like,
Yeah.
Easier than Creed together. it's
Yeah,
like-
and I don't think he's corny either. Like, I feel like a lot of garage MCs like still come
There
like
is a
like
big
there's a corny element.
There's a stigma
but like,
about they are kind
yeah,
of cheesy.
yeah, but I don't think Creed is corny. Like he'll do his thing, but like it's just the same when D double goes. Ooh, do you know what I mean? It's exactly the same.
Goat, bro. See, Danny, another thing, he's such a dickhead.
But do you listen to D double?
Song wise,
Yeah.
last two songs I have actually, and I've got a couple songs on my phone. But
He's got big rhythms, and obviously listen to D double rhythms. But really, you just want to hear D double in a rave.
do you
innit?
think grime artists make good grime albums?
Probably not anymore. I think they did,
I
but
don't think they're ever done.
nah.
Night is the songs that you remember that have done things.
But I don't think the Kano album is fully a grime album though. I've never considered it fully.
And
grime.
I don't think grime artists fully make grime albums. The only people would be
Nah.
niche like Footsie, Double, Jammer will do it.
Like, obviously the
JME.
Dizzy album, Boy in the Corner, is classic.
But Dan, everything after it.
What Dizzy you talking about?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, I hear you, but what was the one after that? Showtime.
Showtime.
That's all right, man. If you listen to that back. Trust me, that's got.
But then
rhythms
that's
on
when he
there.
started fucking around with the guys from Houston, weren't it? Bun B. You sure?
Yeah.
That,
But
Showtime
But
is the one on
Dizzy's
the boat.
influence is that. If you listen to that whole Houston sound, that's grime, man.
What the cut? The what's it? Chopped and screwed.
Nah, like all the Bun B shit and like that's why Dizzy blatantly linked up with them, man, because that's his influence. Do you know what I mean?
So you think they don't make good albums?
I think they do, yeah. But but you're saying because they may have sound shit at the time, but when you look back on it,
They sound.
But it
even
depends
shitter.
what
Are
you
right,
no, it depends what you consider album, innit? If we're just talking albums, then okay, cool.
Okay, an
like,
album.
like Treading on Thin Ice, yeah. But I listen to that and I like it. I do like it.
I like
And I
Pies.
feel-
I like
Yeah,
what do
yeah,
you call
yeah, yeah.
it?
But if we're talking about like mixtapes, if we're talking about like all like the Jamie like Shut Your Mouth like mixtapes, they're
I'm
classic. The Tunnel Vision mixtapes, they're sick.
Yeah, but
they're so sick.
Mixtapes, I feel like they get a bit more leniency. so they
But
can
but
come out a bit
are you
more.
adding that into the mix of?
No.
All right, then. All right, cool.
I'm talking about every time Gets drops an album. Every time these men drop albums, there's like
Yeah,
three
yeah.
Afro beats tunes in there. There's like rap songs
yeah, I
in
know
there.
what
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like,
But that's because they're signed and they have to keep the labels
And I
happy,
think it's
innit?
hard to do a conceptual album. Albums are do you not feel albums have to be like a story? You start somewhere,
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
literal
yeah,
story,
yeah.
but I'll
Yeah,
start
yeah,
listening,
yeah.
and at the end of it, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard
I'm
to
trying
do.
to think of classics right about. P Money's Money Over Everything. Was it Money Over Everything? That's classic. And that's grime all the way through.
I even think that In at the Deep, is it the Roll Deep one? In at the Deep End. I even think there's rap songs on there.
Yeah.
There's
There
rap
is.
songs on
There's
there.
some dodge. But again, that's all label shit.
Mm.
I know that all that shake a leg shit.
That's a rap song to me. That's not.
But
rap.
that's them catering to the labels. Like, all right, we need that single in it. It's like, what's your single gonna be?
I will never forgive them, man, for Greenlight, ever.
What's Greenlight? I don't even
That
know
tune,
What?
Green Light.
Gonna have a good time. Don't you remember when the man went number one? I will never forgive them for that, bro. Never.
What about-
'Cause
Oh,
What about,
didn't they have a female singer on that as well?
I grew up on them.
Yeah,
And when I
nice.
watched this, I was like,
When you
Yeah,
listen
I
to
know,
When
I
I'm
know.
Here and then Green Light,
Yeah. It takes
it's
piss.
mad.
I'm like, is it
The
about
transition is mad.
Is it about money that much?
But they all went through that era.
Fuck.
Skepta went through that era, doing
Remember when
bare
Skepta
funky
was rapping in
rhythms and
Turkish and things like that?
Bro,
Yeah,
don't you
yeah,
remember
yeah.
the Skepta tune with
the
the...
EastEnders chick. Remember that
Yes.
one?
Oh my god,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
one, bro.
That was-
Oh my
I-
god.
Yeah, but again,
Trash, bro.
that's all label shit. That's all record label industry.
But I feel
shit.
like them man, they had to do that to get where we are now, to understand that that might not be the wave.
Yeah, you gotta pay. You gotta pay your. But this is what we're talking about: grafting and
The process.
So it's all
yeah,
part of it.
and like you see all these artists that just bust after one. You see like this RD and all these people that just bust
Oh
after
my
like
god.
and then you're talking about Skepta. Like Skepta has only become massive now, and he's been in the game for
Fucking
15 years.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, and he's only just crafted himself as an artist. So what does that tell you? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think even Shut Time.
Like everything is a progression. Like nothing. You're not anyone at one time. You're a series of people throughout your whole life, innit? And like what you are as a youth is what you're gonna be when you're
And
different to when you're older.
I think that other people look at other people's route to getting there and try and copy it when I don't think you can.
No, you can't.
No
you can't,
one-
you
no
can't
one
replicate
person's route-
anything.
No
Like,
one can come along again and try to do the webisode thing and try and because it just won't work. We're in a different era, different times.
Yeah,
it just
yeah,
don't
yeah.
work,
Of course.
bruv.
Like, yeah, definitely things when things are aligned, it just
And I
it
think
just, it just
when
happens, innit?
things don't connect automatically for people, they think, "Fuck
Ah,
it,
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the world we live in now, innit? If something doesn't pop, then they're like, nah. It's
Like,
like,
I
where's
think
your
people-
commitment?
yeah,
Where's your
people just
like
know.
Yeah.
drive? Like,
You don't deserve it if you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah. But that's
Do
what
you know
I'm
what it is
saying.
as well?
Fuck
It's
out.
like audience, yeah. Sometimes we do podcasts, and like the mandem don't automatically get it. It's okay for your close brethren not to be your core audience for your content.
But
It's
for,
fine.
for you to be successful and to
You're gonna
be
have to go further
popular,
than that.
Yeah.
you can't cater to your brethren.
Yeah.
That's where it starts. When you're starting something, then cool. Like that's how it starts, isn't it?
And
You
I
create a
think-
little bubble in your ends, and then it goes further. But like you can't cater to them because they're not going to be paying your bills. Like they're going to
Facts.
be, if anything, they're going to bootleg your shit. Your
Yeah.
close mates
Yeah,
are going to bootleg it. Your close mates aren't going to buy anything of you. Yeah, they're gonna
Expect it all for free.
they're gonna be calling you up saying they want guest list. They're gonna like all these things. Any hookup, they'll call you and ask for you to get it. They're not gonna pay you for it.
Well, that's what I'm gonna start doing to you. Anyway.
But that's how it is, isn't it? You can't like to progress, innit? You can't.
It's like when
Rely
we
on
first, me
anyone.
and Daniel started this podcast, I think 2016. Had to explain to the mandem what a podcast was.
Yeah.
So then, how for can I worry what you kind of think?
Yeah,
Big up the
yeah,
mandem,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
They always
yeah.
support our shit.
Yeah, of course.
But how can I cater for you and worry what you think when you didn't even know what a podcast was?
Yeah.
Until I told you, bruv.
Yeah.
Best advice is don't listen to the man them.
That's it, bruv. That's it,
Literally.
bruv.
It's a tough one, man, because obviously, like you need a little bit of feedback from your closest, innit? Like the thing is, don't have yes men around you, innit? If you don't have yes men, like I think you'll progress.
things ain't up to
further.
par, tell your brethren it's not up to
yeah,
par.
yeah. It's like that whole X Factor thing, innit? You know, when like someone goes in and they're so bad,
and
they'll be like,
are shocking.
No one
they'd be
told you that
but
this
yeah,
was
it's like, but my mum's told me my whole life I can sing, and it's like, yeah, like don't listen to your mum.
Potentially that's
like,
mental illness,
yeah,
though, because that is crazy. The
Yeah,
X
yeah,
Factor
yeah,
thing
yeah.
is crazy.
but like, yeah,
do you
need,
think,
Go on.
well, you're the man, or people that you know, because sometimes you know people online, you don't actually know them in real life, but you just you talk to them, you're cool, like. Do I sound like a weirdo there? Did I sound like a weirdo
you know
there?
what? I fully had this
Did I
conversation.
sound like a weirdo there?
No, I had
No,
a conversation the other day. Like, I've got certain amount of followers on Instagram, and I know I can say I trust, or I'm friends with 6 of them. Like, it's mad. Like, it's actually
But
mad.
I think going on X Factor, and doing that whole thing is just as bad as you putting out these fucking crazy shit records that no one, never going to connect, and no one's telling you.
Yeah.
Today is the day. Tell your brethren stop.
No,
Yeah.
you have to, man.
Maybe, but
It's-
I don't know. It's difficult though, man.
Dan, I had to
Yeah,
do it.
it's hard. Yeah.
I had to do it.
When, bro,
Man,
if
clock,
you
the music is not me, bro.
if you've got
Yeah,
your
yeah,
brethren,
yeah, of course.
and
It
Of
takes
course.
a lot.
You know-
It takes
you
a lot
know,
to
innit?
look at
You
man
know.
and go, you know what? Man, I've put out 3 mixtapes.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what? I actually think I might be shit. It takes a lot to do. Man
Yeah,
had to
yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Man had to. I done it. I had to fall back, bro.
but it's
But
different.
then there's a
though,
lot
man.
of people like underground that who are fucking sick and don't have a look in.
Why did you smile when I said that?
I thought your music was alright. I thought your music was alright.
I definitely want to hear these mixtapes.
Oh, I'll show you.
Are you spitting?
Well, it's on YouTube
Beats?
still.
I'll show you the videos. They've got a couple thousand views in that, bro.
What have you spitting?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
sick.
shit, bro.
Grime thing.
It's
No,
mad.
this is like the road rap.
No,
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
it's the road rap.
Roddy,
'Cause
Corky.
the two
Yeah,
mixtapes
this is
are
What-
sick
what-
still, man.
crazy. I don't know what was going on, bro.
Wait, that'd be. I can't wait to see that. Best
Oh,
jungle
shit.
MC.
I like a
Shit.
bit of jungle as well.
Alright, so
I've-
Creed,
I've-
but
I'm
yeah,
mad,
back to
I
that.
don't know
But like
nothing,
Creed is a goat, but I'll probably also like fun. I would put like someone like Romeo in there as well. But no, do you know what Asher D? Do you know what? I'll probably put Asher D more like new
Actually,
school.
What, the guy from...
Man, he didn't even know he was an MC.
No, I know he's an
If it-
MC, but what, is he
If it was
done
the
jungle or
Shane.
not?
No. Sorry, I was just going back to the garage.
okay,
sorry,
sorry,
like
sorry. I
because
thought it was
there was a
like
few
jungle.
people I had in my head, innit?
Fair enough.
Jungle, probably like Shadow Demon or something like that. Yeah, I just love that
Oh,
old
that.
school, but that's because it's that old school like Bashman vibes, innit? Like
Can't call grown man Shadow Demon. I'm not gonna do it.
no, that's the crew though, innit? Shadow
about
Demon.
Vapor?
Yeah, Vapor's a sick guy.
Yeah, that legendary. What is it? The
Old school. Yeah, I performed with Vapor at Boomtown just before the last lockdown, man. Yeah, and he come on the One Extra thing.
Yeah, I
One
see that.
Extra. Yeah, the Mr. Jam thing with Craig David. Yeah, big up Vapor, man.
what about jungle? Like you said.
Yeah.
See, I'm bait. See,
Well,
man.
yeah. Just
I'm on
Shadow Demon, like Bassman and Trigger. are just their style is sick.
This is an old conversation, man. I'm a baited. I'm just like UK Apache and Jebel Levy. You know that, bro?
yeah.
Jebel Levy, I only knew about it from Ali G. Bro.
Generally, when I rave, bro.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even consider General Levy as a drum and bass MC.
Oh, I
just-
thought you
he-
said jungle.
Jungle, same thing.
Same thing.
But like he was just on jungle tracks, innit? That's how I see General Levy. I see him more as a dancehall artist. Like, but I go on. That's me, Shadow Demon, Bassman Trigger.
I just wanted to ask, see, I'm taking away from the mute because I don't know nothing about jungle. And I'll be real.
Have you ever been to a jungle rave?
No, I haven't, bro. I ain't still. Have you
By
been to one?
accident.
Yeah, I didn't like
By
it.
accident.
You didn't like it?
I loved it.
What rave did you go to? Do you remember?
It was in tunnels, man. There was three different arches. There was
Yeah.
a different one in each one. I walked into the jungle one. I didn't
Danny,
like it.
but
Yeah.
you know who Fred is? Do you remember that little era of fuck off and doing all this and
Nah,
shuffling and
nah,
that,
I
the
wasn't
water
doing
on the
that.
floor thing? Do you remember that era?
What was that?
House every weekend.
Yeah.
That was him.
I like deep house. I
was
didn't
it.
like.
I was in like the Obey Vest crew.
Listen,
sort
I
of,
didn't
like,
like that.
Streets don't forget that happened, bro. The streets don't forget that
I
happened.
never
bro.
took part in the house scene at all.
Oh, fuck
You know
that.
what? I did. I tried it. I went. To
I
a few-
get it though. I get the house scene because really the house scene was like
Fun vibes.
yeah, but it was more money in it. You get more people that have a bit more dough in their pocket going to house raves.
Yeah,
You know what
and
it is as well?
that's where all the shotters will go
They're
to.
all off the
to
shit,
shot the coke to the people in the house
Yeah,
raves.
yeah.
So that all the
Long
road
turtlenecks.
and all the roadmen love off house
Yeah,
because they're
yeah.
just in the rave shotting.
Things dress
They're
well at
just
house
making
raves.
money, innit?
Yeah,
The
like-
things at
You
house
can't
raves
chat to
dress
things at house
no,
raves.
I don't know house raves. That's why I give up house raves. You can't chat to things. Long.
But
Things
yeah,
buzzing at
house went through. See the whole Ibiza wave, like it makes sense there, innit? Obviously, like house had its time and place there, and like that was real house, and probably where you could actually like rate it as a sound. You know what I mean? Before like rich people got in it and
Before, like,
diluted
Gary
it,
Lineker's
and then,
brother got involved.
yeah. But like,
That guy's strange.
I guarantee you, if you were to go Ibiza and go to a house rave,
Time of your life.
yeah,
Euphoric
No,
type
no,
of shit.
like, it's mad though.
yeah, a little bean or something, you're flying,
As
bro.
I said, the feet just don't move to it, bro. You catch me in carnival, it's mental.
What's your perfect rave?
I'm a carnival man anyway.
Yeah,
Soccer rave.
I'm a
Soccer
house
rave.
party
No,
man.
no, I'm
House
full,
party.
I'm fully against
Still.
soccer.
Say that.
100%. No, I'm not on that.
What's
That
soccer?
to me
Yeah,
is
what
hell.
Dashing the things of
The,
that, man.
the soccer thing. He's talking about soccer.
soccer.
Man said soccer. I'm not on that. I don't fuck with that at all. The whole
Fuck that.
bouncing.
I need to hit
I'm
one
not
one
on
day.
that. I'll be
I need
real.
to hit one one
What,
day.
dashing bottles and that? Like,
No, they
What is
cut the things
that?
about.
That's
What?
West
They're
Ham
dashing
away.
things
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
What bars in that? That's
It's like a
mad.
mental. It's like a mental wine. It's like it's mad. You gotta see it.
Constant carnival.
Yeah,
No, it's not for
soca.
me either, man.
I fucks with soca, but
See me-
I'm into that.
What
shit.
Perfect
about
rave?
yours? What's your perfect rave?
I'm a carnival guy. I love any kind of
Any
carnival.
type of yes, bro.
Like it's just vibes, man.
free.
It's
What
just
about your
vibes.
wireless and that?
Nah, I ain't got
Wireless
time
is
for that.
young now.
Wireless is for
I ain't
young
got
man.
time for that.
Yeah, Wireless is like 18.
And like the lineups and all that are all right, but the atmosphere when you go there is just dead out. It's just
Yeah.
young people
You know,
just
it's for me
wanting
as well,
to,
Dan, when I first
to
started going
fight and
carnival.
shit. It's dead out.
Realizing that, bro, this man performing it. Whoever was popping that year was on the rampage. Stage.
Yeah.
Like I remember one year, like Ambush was the guy, and he's there. I remember seeing Wiley there. Gigs, Steph London. I'm like, oh shit,
I
man,
know.
can come in, just vibe and just
Yeah.
have a good time, bruv.
Yeah, no, Carnival's the one. That's one thing I live for every year.
That's it,
definitely.
man. I see you there.
mad 'cause they
The
don't
only
like
thing is,
But you know what? A
don't
lot of
lose your
people,
brethren.
yeah, a lot of people go Carnival, like who've never been Carnival, and go, oh, I'm going to go Carnival and go there and say they hate it because they don't know how to move at Carnival.
I
like
have a lot of friends.
you have to know
that
how
have
to
a
move at
perception
Carnival.
about what Carnival is gonna be like before
Yeah.
they get there,
Yeah,
because of like newspapers from like 3-4 years ago
Nah.
or whatever, bruv. Anywhere you go, if you act a certain way, you're gonna
yeah.
attract a
If
certain
you move
thing.
like a dickhead at Carnival,
it's
you
gonna
will
come
know.
along for you. Yeah,
Do you know? I go Carnival every single year for as long as I can remember, and never had any trouble.
I've never seen.
But
nothing.
you will go there, and I go there, and I see people getting moved to constantly, and I was like, "But look at you, like
Yeah.
you're a target, man. Like you're just so bait, like
No, as
But
well,
yeah.
if you get there early, you catch all the drum and bass bitches.
yeah,
All like get it out of their head. Like,
That's what I mean. Like people that go there and like drop beans and do
Yeah,
are you
still gotta
mad?
Be a little bit alert.
Yeah, you're mad.
Let me tell you a story. I'll
You're
never forget.
mad.
You know, if you're a carnival man yourself, yeah. So you know that sometimes people open up their houses to use their toilets.
Yeah. Would you do that?
No,
done it. I'm about to tell you a
fucking
story
chance,
about-
bruv.
Oh,
Do
what,
you know
open
how
my
much money you'd earn?
Open my own.
What,
They
they
was
pay,
killing
what,
it.
yes, you charging that?
Yes.
I thought you meant just open and yeah, use it.
£3 a piss or something, mate. You're
Few
earning
round the
dough.
block.
It's
my
constant
God,
all
bruv.
day. I'm
That's
telling you.
mad.
Your toilet will be fucking shocking, but you'll earn
It's worth
fucking
it.
dough.
Yeah, of course it is. Get a little clean up.
Sell a little bottle of water. Because if it's in Carnival Dan,
charge.
I can't be that you pissing up man's doors and that.
Nah,
A lot of men do that.
nah.
I'm not really on that. I'll be real with you. But I remember I went Carnival. All the men have been there.
To be fair, I want a toilet. I want a toilet.
What are you talking about now? Or
No, I know at Carnival.
Oh. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm saying, yeah. Like,
Oh, that, you're a big man. Why are you telling me that?
yeah, no,
Don't sit and shit yourself.
That's mad.
Oh, listen. We went as a firm, yeah? So we went down there, good time. But you know, like, you buy your booze before because there's not shops
Yeah,
around there. And if
yeah.
they are, they're pricey.
Don't buy your drinks from the shop.
Yeah,
buy it
you
from
bring-
a shop.
you bring them with you, yeah?
We'll bring
So
them.
they-
That was the rule in general, bruv. You just go
No,
to
but
the corner
there's,
shop
but
and
sometimes
bring
you
booze.
run out of booze. So like, you gotta be like smart about what type of booze you take as well.
Yeah.
Is there a man with a rucksack, designated rucksack? Is he gonna carry that? Do you know? You have to be technical with it. Yeah.
You can't be
He
catching
knows. We've
wines
been there a few
bottles,
times. Yeah.
yeah.
So we go there. You know how the toilets are open and that?
Mm-hmm.
This woman's yard, she's a big, massive white woman, yeah? She was hench, yeah? We're with some girls. The girl wants to use the toilet as well. I won't say names and that, yeah? I've come out. There is a ruckus going on. This big white woman is going fucking ape shit. The girl who's with the man them come in, she's took a shit, yeah? But she ain't got the £3.
Oh my
He tried to
God.
shit in the yard and not pay the £3.
I'm not paying £3 for a thing to shit.
Listen,
Bruv, why is
She
not
was gonna
taking
get
payment
killed.
beforehand, bruv?
I paid the £3 for her. I
Oh,
said,
that's
leave her alone.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
You
mad.
No,
can't
you
come in
have
a
to.
person's yard and shit for free. That would have decided outside.
Nah, that's a liberty.
I've done this. I wouldn't have paid
That's
that £3
a
for it.
disrespect right there.
If I know her well, I'd have paid the £3, but she wouldn't have been rolling me after that.
Yeah, you
I
can't.
bet it was all over the sides and that. I bet she done
There
that.
is rules to carnival, man.
Yeah, no,
definitely rules.
there's unwritten rules definitely. But now they have all the portaloos and that now,
And don't
which
you
is
think?
mad.
Do you think it ends a bit quicker now?
Yeah, but
Rampage and
but
that
when you
shut, like-
but as I've got older, I've realised carnival only lasts for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Like if you get there too late, it's done. But when it comes 7 o'clock, like you actually need to contemplate. Like I should go home now because people are overly fucked. That's when all the trouble starts.
Yeah,
after
yeah, yeah.
When there's nothing really going on.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in the
Everyone's
streets,
trying to chase
man.
it. Basically,
Yeah.
it gets to a certain stage where everyone's trying to grab a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And that's when it starts getting messy.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
man, some man can't behave themselves when they're on the booth.
Then all of
Yeah,
a sudden,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
and all of a sudden it's real dark, bruv,
Yeah,
and it just becomes long.
Yeah, and then you realise, right, it's well local around here.
Yeah.
I'm in someone's ends.
And I'll be real, I would invite everyone to go carnival because it's about see the music wise as well. I think you're just gonna hear one sound. You're gonna whatever you're looking for, you're gonna find.
Yeah, you find
you're
it,
gonna
yeah.
find
You
the sound you're looking for.
That's the thing. You gotta know. Like it takes years to understand. Like the route of
The
the
circuit.
carnival. That's the biggest rule number one is know your route, man. Because
Yes.
if you don't, you're just gonna be forever stuck in the crowd and you're not gonna go anywhere.
And
Like
don't lose each other because it's
don't lose each other because
ridiculous, so.
it's a myth. Like no signal, no nothing, and. But I realised the best thing to do is not to roll with fucking 50 bros.
Bare people,
Like,
yeah.
It's best just to go a few couple of heads and then you can maneuver quick things. Because there's always one person that'll be like, no, I need to stop, go toilet. And then like you're just
Yeah,
forever
you're
just in that
forever
limbo
just
of
waiting
like
back
trying to
and
get to a stage and like, but when you
bare
find that stage,
indecisive and that, innit?
yeah, that's peak,
What?
that's peak.
What?
You,
He's
bruv,
saying
after a
that
couple
you're
drinks,
that
you're a
guy,
myth,
bro.
What?
He's saying you're
After a couple
that
drinks,
guy.
you're a
No,
myth.
look.
You're a myth to get back from fucking the pub around the corner,
yeah.
bro.
No.
You take 2 hours to walk home,
I'm a
bro.
little bit slow, innit? What do you want me to
Bro, it's
do?
about a 6-minute walk. You take 2 hours.
Yeah, I hate them guys, man. You'd be
it,
like,
don't be
you'd be
like
like, no. And I'm like, the venue's there. Come on, you know when we get there, we're gonna have the sickest fun.
You can sit
It's
there
gonna
in
be
the room.
blessed. You can do everything. You can piss, shit, drink, do anything you want there. But you want to take 3 hours to get there.
But then
It's
see
like-
me, I'm a pre-drinker, so when I get to the door, I'm all like,
Yeah, no, I'm kind of
hoping they
like
let me in and that,
when
bro.
I have my destination, I just want to get
Just
there.
get
And once I get there, then we can let loose and you
I
can
don't like
everyone do
raving
what
with
they-
these man anyway, Dan. I'm more like you, carnival. Like, see these man, they go out and they're like, bruv, just put your best turtleneck on and
Oh,
I'm
is
like,
it?
get out of here, man. I don't want to. If I can't wear my fucking 110s or something, I'm not going in there, bruv. I don't want to hear it, bruv. That's what I think London's changed though. What makes it nang? I think we're getting back to that. Kind of being able
A
to
little
wear.
bit.
Do you remember that little era
Little
where
bit.
you had
Yeah,
to wear shoes and that?
Yeah, loafer
That was
shirt,
shit,
like-
man.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
places. There's certain places I just won't
See
go
this
now.
cold-
I don't think London is like that anymore, unless you go
Basildon.
like Central or like.
Yeah, I've never been
Sort of
central
like
raving in
Mayfair
my
and
life.
shit like that.
To
innit?
be fair, Leicester Square's what you want, to be fair.
Leicester Square's for tourists. You go in there, there's man wearing like Liverpool
Don't
shirts.
go,
and
don't
everything.
go Leicester Square.
Yeah, don't go Leicester
Well,
Square.
Leicester Square
I ain't been there
is
since I was
so
18.
fucking shit.
And you
so
better be
good.
like, you better have 80 bags in your account to
Yeah.
go in the club as well, bro.
It's mad.
£20 for a Jaeger, wasn't it?
Yeah. Bun that, man.
I'm a pub man. Are you a pub man? You're not really a pub man.
Nah, like
Don't get at them.
nah, man. Like my dad was a big pub guy, innit? He was forever in a pub,
So
innit?
you
So
must
I
have
grew
grown
up.
up a
I
little
grew
bit,
up in pubs. Like spent a lot of my youth in pubs. But when I got older, I was just like, can't
There's
deal
no
with
bitches
that.
here.
Yeah. Like, but I'm talking like local. Like, obviously, you guys are local, innit? So you know how it is in local pubs. I was
There's no
just,
bitches here.
just
either.
yeah, just wasn't for me, man. So a
These
lot of
man get onto
politics
me 'cause
coming
they're
out
like-
as well.
Because there's a whole culture in that, and it's the same way we talk about Pyro and all that.
Yeah, the pub culture. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's so British. I love
yeah,
it.
it's
These
so
men get onto me
British.
because they're like, bruv, you just spent 2 hours talking to that old guy. I said, that old
It's just-
guy, I don't
yeah,
care
yeah,
if he's
yeah.
old. I know him, bruv.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
is what it is.
that's-
He's
He's me
just,
in 20 years.
yeah, he's just 20 years.
Mad.
Actually, it might be. I would be like nearly 50 then.
But yeah, but I think that what my dad made it shit for me because like he would always be in the pub, so I'll go be in the pub with him, and like I'll just want to go home, and he'd be like, "Oh, just one more pint."
Did you get this?
And you know, the one more pint turns into like five more,
Yeah.
and then like the bare fags and all that. It's just like,
Did you ever get that? Open the packet of crisps, the juice, and go sit there.
yeah, and I'll be there all
But
night.
that teaches you, don't talk unless you're spoken to.
Nah.
I used to get that one, come to the bookie, we're going to take you to the park, and I'll be standing outside the bookies for at least 3 hours.
Yeah, no.
Me and my brother just stand outside the
That's
bookies
mad.
like that. Man's betting everything.
No, when I used to go
We've
pub
got no
golf,
money, bro.
I was just struggling to get a pound out of him to play pool, bro. It's mad.
That's another thing. You just
Mad.
go like have the pan and play pool and that, man. I love the
Does
pub,
that
man.
still go on?
You're gonna find out downstairs, bro.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. I
Go
feel like
on.
we've covered a lot of it, yeah.
Go on.
We're gonna do what we usually do.
Mhm.
General questions.
All right. I'm shit at general questions, you know.
Oh, Dan,
fucking
I'll ask you a
Mario,
general
bro.
question we usually ask everyone anyway. We've asked a few people.
Oh no.
What song would you have playing at your funeral?
Um,
Don't say "Pussy Old Babylon, get out of the way." Don't say that, bro.
Nah. It'll probably be a cartel tunes.
Would it really?
Yeah.
What one? It can't be Summertime. It can't be Clark's.
Nah.
It can't really. Is it gonna be deep? Is it gonna be?
No, I want people to turn up. You get me? I want it to be a vibe. I can't give you a specific song right now.
That's mad. I want everyone to be
Man had a
upset,
proper
crying,
tearjerker.
Okay.
Man played us the song. We played it, and it was the biggest tearjerker.
I'm
When
the
I'm
best,
winning.
bro.
When I
Cry,
stand by
bro.
me.
Yeah.
Joke, man.
That's good. That's a good
Selfish,
song, bro.
man.
Or it would have to be a tune, you know, like where it will start off like soppy and like everyone wants to
okay.
cry, and then it'll build up
Yeah,
into
yeah.
some sick drop, and then
So
it'll just
one
drop.
man to me, boom, boom, yeah.
Everyone just ringing off like skanking out. That's what I want.
Right.
That'd be wild.
Would you rather take 50 million in cash, but the one condition is there's a trained assassin and he hunts you down for the entire month of August every year? So you
So like a purse sort of shit.
That's like some
so like
Jeepers
some
Creepers
Assassin's
shit, bro.
Creed. You take this 50 mil, but once a year, 1 month a year, my man, professional things is on your back. Are you taking the 50 mil?
100%.
You think you got the skills
I've got
to?
50 mil, but I can just get a private jet every single day and go to a
Nah,
different
it's,
location.
my man's on you, bruv. This is his job.
Yeah, and it'll be
What's
my
the
job.
alternative? Just to not have the 50 mil.
I'm not taking. I'm not taking the money.
What, you're not on it?
No.
I would like to take
No.
my chances for a month though.
See,
I'm
man,
taking the money, man.
I start getting anxiety and that.
I'll go on a cruise ship
Yeah.
month every August, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That feeling though of someone on your back.
Okay, I hear that.
It's
You'll
a
just go
lot.
out. You'll just go out to sea that 1 month a year.
Yeah, but how do you know he's not undercover on the boat?
This is
bro?
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
You'll be fucked.
So you taking the money?
Private jet, bro.
I'm taking the money, 100%.
Taking the money?
100%.
You can't stay in
How long
the
do you
air
think
for a
about letting
month.
fly
No,
for?
I'll just stay in the air for a bit, land. We'll just go back in the air, innit?
But then you've only got 50 million.
Yeah.
How-
that's all.
no, but listen. How many times? I mean, how many
Oh wait,
August
you don't
is
get
can
that
you?
50 mil every year.
No, how many?
That's it.
How many Augusts can you do this? Afford to
Yeah,
do
not
this?
long, bro. I'll be
But you know what's peak? Because it's August, which is the best summer month of the year. I want to be, I want to be having a good time and that. Like, I don't need the
Can we
heat
move
or
it to
something.
November?
Yeah.
Just catch me at Ocean Beach.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a tough one.
I'm swerving it. I'm good.
I'm taking it, I'll be honest, man.
Yeah, I feel like I'm alright. Like I'm just not money orientated, innit? Like I just want to live an easy life. Like
Alright, no money
I
then. Would you-
don't need that pressure.
Would you rather look like Jar Jar Binks, or have your body but have Jar Jar Binks' voice? We all know who Jar Jar Binks is, yeah.
Yeah.
on that Star Wars thing, innit?
Now imagine you go talk to a girl or something and you open your mouth.
I'll keep myself and have the
Yeah, but
voice.
then if you look like him, you got the voice anyway. So you might as well just have
no,
yourself.
you don't. Just look like
But
him.
what was the question? What was the question?
Would you rather look like Jar Jar Binks, and that's the only thing, or
Oh, have his voice in your body.
yeah?
He ain't that bad looking, man. He's alright. He get through
G
life.
put one up in the edit, but for the sake of the
I
show,
need a refresher. Yeah,
we need
come
a
on.
refresher for the voice, innit?
Yeah. I feel like does he look like rock
I'm not
dungarees
even
and
a
that?
fucking...
What does he? Does he?
Yeah.
Does he what? What does he do?
I feel like he could be like from Yard and that. His swag.
I swear that's how they moulded him around.
Yeah,
Misa.
Yeah.
Masa.
I'm telling you.
Danny's gonna think what the fuck is going on here. Would you rather a missus with AIDS or a daughter that's blind?
Fucking hell.
Oh, it's, you've watched the show
So
before. bro.
raw, I know.
But that's mad.
Some of
That
these
means
questions, I was
Every
like,
time
rah.
you have sex with
I'll tell you what I would have.
you've got to wrap up.
So guess what?
Yeah.
blind
Do you know
daughter.
what? Do you know what? They've got a cure for AIDS now.
So you'd rather your missus...
Where then I got a cure?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
basically, they've got this
someone's
new
telling me
drug
about
out which basically stops it from transmitting or something like this.
Oh, don't
Some
make
mad
it
thing.
deep.
Someone in your
No,
family.
I ain't making it deep. This is
someone in your
real
family
life.
works for that.
What do you mean?
No, someone in
No,
your,
no.
You got to change that question because I rumbled you.
What do you mean?
no, someone in your family works with that with a blood thing.
I thought you were saying someone in my family's got AIDS. I was going to say, who the fuck told you?
No, they,
Nah,
work
I'll
with
take the AIDS
thing, the
because,
blocker.
like, yeah, because I don't know, giving a kid no eyes.
but if
is
they're born
pretty
with it,
deep.
man.
No, she's got eyes. She just can't use it.
Yeah, but yeah, so she's pointing. She might as well
No,
not have
just
them.
just one kid is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't wish that on your youth, man. Like,
Everyone's
fucking
got
hell.
a favourite anyway.
I'll
There's
just bust
people-
out.
can't-
I'll just bust out.
Hey, nah.
I'll be honest
Just
with you. I'm picking...
give the AIDS to the missus, and like, if you break up, then it's all
I'm
good.
picking blind daughter.
I
Because
think-
Yeah,
potentially...
you're savage,
If I
man.
pick the AIDS,
Oh, yeah,
potentially
you're
we could all
used
have
again.
it.
You're
She could
going
have it
mad.
as well.
Nah, you're used to
One day she might not take the medication for the the prescription that's helping it. That that's mad. And they say you
Dan?
get drunk and the blind daughter, 100%. Like, facts.
I'm
Guys
blind.
are
Man.
savage.
But what when you're off the Hennessy and all that, you want to beat and that, you got to worry about her spreading the AIDS and that. That's mad.
I'm blind, daughter, 100%.
Dan, think about this.
You can't
second
convince
chance.
me what
There's a
I
second
want,
chance.
innit? Like, I can't wish that on a child. You know what I mean?
I don't
A
wish it
blind-
on the child, but it is. What
You
it
wish
is,
that
innit?
on your child. That's what
It just is
that's
what
what
it
we're
is,
saying.
innit?
You
I just
wish
feel like
blindness on
we
your
have
child.
blind guide dogs.
Yeah. There's a lot of things
Well,
out
there's-
there.
we've
there's
adapted
blind
for
guide
blind-
dogs.
No,
blind
no,
dogs.
that would be fun.
Yeah.
If the guide dog was blind, we'd be finished.
Yeah.
Credit card with infinite money or any superhuman strength or agility. And what would it be if it was that? You already said you're not really a money man like that.
Yeah, I'll probably take the superhero shit.
What
Just-
power?
Just fly, innit? Just basic shit. Is that dead?
Yeah, that's dead, man. That's dead.
What
Well,
could
that
you-
could be an option. in 10
Actually, I
years
don't
anyway.
know. I don't know. I've always said about the flying things in previous episodes.
But what's the alternative? Oh, being invisible so you can perv on everyone. I feel like that there's the two things.
Now listen,
Like if you ask that to a guy, they're the
Don't
two
knock
things:
it
either
straight away.
be invisible or fly.
Don't
innit?
knock that
So I'm gonna be
straight
a
away.
basic
Someone
bitch
said
and say
that
I'll
last
fly.
No, being
Huh?
invisible is a bit mad. It's a
Someone
bit,
done the
no, it's a
invisible.
bit
I think it
weird,
was
isn't
Boss.
it?
I think Boss said the invisible.
yeah, but he said to like find out people
Yes.
who are talking about you. Shut up, you bitch. Dan, infinite money or
Infinite money would probably do you better.
I feel like infinite money. I could be like Batman if I wanted to anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see I don't because you know what it is. I don't like airplanes, innit?
Yeah, nor do I.
so
I don't know, I hate flying,
your
so
power's
I'd
going to
like-
be to fly.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that'll get you
fly-
over the.
fly overseas and that. Innit?
That will
And
get you over
Yeah,
that.
but
I
then-
know
because
if
you
I'm
know.
flying in the air, I'm not blowing up randomly. Innit?
Well, you nearly crashed your car because you fell asleep yesterday. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but I'm saying like
No, I get what you're saying.
me flying myself, I'll have more comfort than
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
else flying a plane.
That's how I feel about flying now. I feel if I was flying a plane, I wouldn't feel shook about
Yeah,
flying.
exactly. 'Cause, bruv, most
Even
of the,
though you
most,
don't know how to fly.
Exactly. Yeah.
most
But
of,
that's the mad concept.
Plane
of it.
crashes are pilot's fault, bro. Pilot error.
How many plane crashes happen?
Fred,
Bruv,
I know
you'd be
what Fred's is.
surprised, bruv.
Fred's is infinite money.
No, it's not.
No?
Oh shit.
I'd have a superpower. It'd have to be. It might be being invisible, but then I can just suck peas everywhere I want. You know what I'm saying? Roll up in the bank.
See, if your superpower,
You gotta think logically though.
I think Dan, if you're picking superpower, it has to be something that you can make shmoney
Yeah,
with.
you can make money with it.
I make money flying.
What are you gonna do? Let
you
man
can
get on
just
your
rob-
back in that. What are you gonna do? Charge man peas and get on your back in that, bro.
Like, people will be coming to see me just to pay me just to watch me fly.
Yeah.
Like the red arrows. There's gonna be a red arrow, bro.
That's what I'm gonna do, man.
Just join a circus or something,
Honestly.
bro.
That's
I'm
not
infinite
bad.
peas because, bro, peas is fucking superpowers, bro. Is that
Whoa.
is that
Tony
shallow?
Stark shit.
No, it's not.
Is that
'cause
shallow?
That's life, man.
No,
That's
no.
life still.
You'll get.
Money
I thought,
talks, money
I'll
talks.
be real. I thought you would have picked infinite hair.
No,
I'll be honest.
Well, I'd like to have infinite hair, but it's not the case, is it?
Right, Dan, first album you ever bought yourself, saved up your peas,
It
gone out and bought
was
yourself.
probably like a Jungle Massive CD or something.
Oh shit! Well, like a collab type thing.
You know them compilations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it must have been like a Jungle Massive or something. If you're talking like hip hop and shit,
Yeah,
it
that's
probably would have been. What did I? It might have been like someone like Mace or something.
Jesus. What one? What one?
You know the one where he's on the corner throwing up the deuces like that. Yeah,
That's not got Welcome Back on it, is it? That's the one before
that's
that.
the shit one.
That's,
Double Up,
is that the
that's
one with
called.
24 Hours with DMX and that on it? And Jadakiss and Styles
I
P?
think yeah, but that ain't that. Yeah. Is
I
that,
think
is
it's that
mainstream
one.
now?
That's 24 hours of JD.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
No, I'm sure that's
I don't think that's on the Mace thing. But anyway,
You showed me right out.
It would have been a Bad Boy thing. Bad Boy thing.
Was you into those shiny suits, bad boy thing, or was it more of a crowd
Yeah.
thing?
I loved all of that shit.
Dan,
Oh,
what was your first?
Yeah, the first one I remember.
Why have you got to look on your phone?
No,
to
because I
know your
didn't know
first
the
album?
name, innit? Because
Yeah.
obviously, when I was young, you just had, I don't even know how much I had. Just went to Asda. I remember going to Asda and that, and then I had to get my dad to come to the counter because they wouldn't serve me it.
Yeah.
It was Snoop Dogg, R&G, Riverman Gangstar. Yeah, that was my first ever.
Do you remember that weird little time when them man had 213? Do you remember 213?
Yeah, so shit.
That on paper should have been like the biggest. What was it?
It was
Warren
him,
G,
Nate Dogg,
and Snoop Dogg. On paper, that
They
should have
had,
been
like, one
great.
Tune. Yeah.
But it was fucking horrendous. I remember that because I remember getting the bug ones in the plastic of that. And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, that
But
and
even like,
Decoy's World.
like all Master P shit, you know, all the No Limit shit.
Yeah, that's a little
There's
bit before
so
us.
much trash, like.
Bruv, because it's old, don't mean it's all good.
Nah,
there is some
like,
terrible
I
classics.
respect the Master P movement. Yeah, he's like pioneer of like doing it yourself.
Best
and-
thing Master P done was have Romeo.
Yeah.
That's it, bruv.
Well, yeah, but Romeo didn't make him money though. No Limit made him bare though.
Yeah, true.
Like, but that whole thing was sick.
The
that
little era,
just that as a
the
business
batty
model
era,
is
basically.
just sick. Yeah, I was never a Master P fan. I'll never listen to it. But
See, when
like,
I
I'd
was
watch that
younger, I
shit.
was always East Coast. I was never.
Yeah.
I was never
Nah,
down
yeah,
south.
Yeah, that was all weird. Yeah.
When I
Like-
was buying albums, when it was down south, it was like Petey Pablo and Little John and the East Side
Yeah,
Boys.
yeah,
That
yeah, weird,
sucked.
like crunk
that was
shit,
when Pitbull was a real rapper.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
sucky, bruv.
But like,
Mad.
but then but see like the Lil Wayne era, like, cause I like was more of like real hip hop. Like even listening to like Lil Wayne, I was like, I don't know,
don't
man.
like Lil
Some of
Wayne.
the shit.
No, that
but
was not Lil
but
Wayne.
I listened
I'll be
to Lil Wayne now, and I'm like, do you know what? He's sick.
Bro,
he's
he's fucking. In the last 3 tunes he's just dropped, like with Polo G,
I don't think I heard
the
that.
Nicki Minaj one.
Do
Are they
you
sick?
think?
Well,
Dan? Do you think
proper.
Polo G needs Little Wayne on that, or Little Wayne needs Polo G on that?
Polo G needs Lil Wayne, definitely,
man.
Don't talk shit.
definitely,
Not now.
100%. What on that
Not
tune?
now.
On that tune.
Not now.
I remember
I
Little
disagree,
Wayne when
I
he done
feel-
when he done Fireman. I was like, okay, that's cool.
That was his like era.
But
of,
then
like,
everything
killing it.
else, I was like,
I just don't like the way he raps.
And Lil Wayne's.
and then he
he's a
started
goat,
dressing weird, and it
Yeah,
was
he
a bit
dresses
weird.
very
bro. Justin Weir is a bit mad.
Nah, I rate Lil Wayne, but he's very American though, innit?
Very.
Like I just I
I
think it's
think-
love or hate.
He's done a lot of shit I don't
Do
understand.
you know what I think it is with
But-
Wayne? Yeah, see,
But like all the shit that's out now is all Lil Wayne, innit? All
like
the
the-
whole American scene is all
Well,
birthed off of
the
Lil
drugged
Wayne.
up kind of
Just the whole
melodic
style
kinda-
and the punchline and
Yeah.
like you know all them cheap bars that rappers say now,
Yeah, yeah.
like
man gave it a little
um,
space and then
like
dropped
yeah,
the punchline.
man's got the all white dandruff, all that type shit. Like it just like it makes no sense, but it makes sense.
But you
like,
know
kind
what
of
though?
like,
I was
yeah.
about to say that. See, for me, Little Wayne, he didn't ever really co-sign, but I was like, how wrong is that? Man had Drake.
No, he had,
And
but that's what I'm
Nicki
saying.
Minaj, bro.
He brought everyone through. All these rappers that you're like, oh no, he brought it all.
Do you reckon Little Wayne's got a proper good ear for the music, or do you reckon he's so far attached from it that he don't really?
I don't know.
I reckon.
I don't know him.
Yeah,
I
I don't
don't.
know.
I don't listen to his music well enough to.
Some of his last things. I think the last good thing he dropped was probably the Carter 4, man.
I
See,
just don't
do
like his voice.
you remember
man.
when he tried to hold on to that album for ages as well?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Carter.
Yeah, man, they suck. Fred.
What the
First
Carter? The Carter. What? You think it's shit?
Brother, I'm proper not a fan. But you see me, I'm not like. I feel like
mad,
bare
it's just
people.
mad,
I
it's
feel
not
like
even
bare
like Eminem
people. I
either.
don't
Yeah.
like Eminem. I think Eminem is fucking disgustingly shit.
It's mad.
I feel like he's
See,
for,
like
if you cut your wrists.
I wasn't
and that, bruv.
big into Eminem on like when he like during the Slim Shady era.
But you knew
That
the
was
kids
his
who
best.
was, though.
That was
The
but that was
weirdo
his best
kids.
era. And I listened back to it and I was like, yo, Eminem was hard. But like you listen to him now and you're like, oh my
I
god.
feel like Eminem's for men that wear eyeliner.
But the thing with Eminem, yeah, he's so technically sick. You can't actually knock him.
But it's so technically sick that it's not
It's
a
shit.
vibe.
Yeah, I know. I know.
what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I hate that.
Yeah,
But
bro.
but like you see like certain political rap, like you see people
Tech
like
Man.
or Mortal Technique and all them. That kind of like where they're just like people lose their minds over there. Like, you hear, listen to what I'm saying?
Do you remember the song
Yeah,
with
but
Mortal
like I
Technique
don't
had
need
about
someone
the-
fucking spitting an encyclopedia at me. You
yeah.
know what I mean? It's
What
like
was
that.
Mortal
So I don't
Technique?
need
What
No,
song
what
he
was
had? The Mortal Technique, and everyone went mental over it.
Because
It was that devil one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He raped his mum.
That's what I'm saying. But once I get
Dance with
past
the
you
Devil
raped
or
your mum,
something.
well, what are you really doing?
It was mad.
I know
The
there's a
thing
lot
is,
to do.
when
but
you
what-
listen to
Yeah.
a Mortal Technique, you say mad shit, and you're just like, bro, I don't even know what this means, man.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you
I
have
know,
to
I
do your
know.
research.
But
on what
I
he's
know,
saying
I
and
know,
that.
and like, but that's the whole thing, innit? Like,
I feel like British rappers that are like that are a bit different though. I can listen to a Carla. I like Low Key. I like Logic. I like all them.
yeah, but
They do it in a different-
For me, it's a time and place as well, because it's a lot to deal
If
with.
you played that at one of your sets,
yeah,
they'd be like, brother, you fucking
but like,
joking.
the lights are coming.
They're
on.
all on. They're all on mushrooms and that in La La Land. and they're
But
fucking
when you
putting
go to
political
festivals, yeah,
nonsense on it.
when you go to festivals and you see these man performing at festivals, they will draw the biggest crowd
Because they've got cult.
because the
Followings.
people love that shit. Majority of people don't want ignorant shit. They want a bit of education, a bit of like, oh, he's actually really saying something. Do
No,
you
it
know
is.
what
I want ignorant. I want vibes, but I also want to believe you. But at the same time,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like I liked old Gucci. I love old Gucci, but then
Yeah.
it's like, well, how far can we listen to this shit? He's half like sounds like he's
Yeah.
retarded on them.
Yeah,
songs,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. No,
Same
no,
as
no.
French Montana,
But that's the whole vibe, innit?
French Montana's decline has been so bad. It's
awful.
unreal.
But when was he ever good though?
Now listen,
He had his- he had his
Like he's
time,
got
man.
club bangers,
He
but
had
you
his
can't say
time
he's got
still.
bars.
Dan, you know, like in your manner, you would have this like a certain music or certain rapper that your whole ends just fucked with and that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You see the Coke Wave, Chinks, Max, and French over here was that we was on it from early.
Yeah, yeah,
everyone,
yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
Then it was the Nipsey Bullets had no names kind of
Juicy
thing.
J and that stuff.
Yeah,
peeping
Juicy
in.
J. But French was Nang, and then I feel like he let someone else get involved and like drive it in a different direction, bro. It is so shit now. It's horrible, bro.
Yeah, but like he's made his P in it, so it doesn't matter.
Is it about that though?
Yeah,
Well, I
for them it
believe
is. Yeah,
For all of them is, man, because look, they're coming from nothing. The whole point of them starting that is because they don't want to do a shitty dead end job.
yeah.
Because French
Get
and
peas
Max
and then
are
that's
half
it.
responsible for your whizzes and that. The kind of singing but not
Yeah.
be able to hold a note shit. Do you get what I'm saying? The purposely
Yeah.
shit singing thing.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
I
can
think
agree
you
with
don't,
that, I
without
agree
Max
with
B,
that.
you don't have
Yeah.
you don't have Wiz Khalifa and all them man.
Even your
Yeah.
Mac Millers as well, sort of.
Yeah.
That way.
Fred, what was your first album? Did you say?
I'm not gonna lie, man. You just slated the guy.
What did you say?
Eminem.
Eminem.
I think
Oh,
it
shit.
was the Marshall Mathers one.
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
it's a classic.
I'm not gonna
though.
lie.
That's
a
one of the
classic.
one after.
Yeah, that was my second one. Still, I remember.
I'm not
that.
gonna
Nah,
lie.
that's the one. The
Hey,
one after
you
that
can't
one.
knock
That was his
Eminem.
first ever
like,
one, innit?
I'm not gonna lie.
you can't knock Eminem. That
Oh, he was going nuts on that track.
I'm not
Called
gonna lie,
Kim,
I never
slapped
got it.
everything, bro. It
I
was
never
mad.
ever got it. Even as a youth man, I never understood it. I never got it. I've said it so many times, bro.
I'm
And
not
even
gonna lie.
when
Even
you're
like,
young listening to it, you don't really know what he's saying.
you know what? I
until
think
you
I listened to it mad
later
though,
on in years.
because I was just bare like anti as a kid and swearing that was
Yeah,
bare.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Fuck you, mum.
but it is it. I see Eminem and Dre at Brixton Academy, and it was the sickest shit. It was so fucking sick. But it was before.
Was it before Mount Spaghetti? Mount Spaghetti? Was it before that?
Yeah,
Way
it's before.
that?
Yeah. He wasn't rock starring
He
at
was
that
in purple
point.
pills. At
Yeah, he was still in the dungarees with the hockey mask.
Like we've said it before, yeah. D12, the shittest rap band ever.
Yeah, they were dead out. But Proof was hard.
That's mad.
Dan, someone else agrees.
That's mad.
They're
That's
so
my
shit.
bro. That was
Yeah.
my
I didn't like
shit,
the way they
man.
dressed. I didn't like the way they looked.
can't
Nothing
lie,
about.
man.
But
D12
I've
was
always been
my
an
shit,
East
bro.
Coast
Yeah.
man. Where are they? Like Mid America kind of.
Detroit.
DMV they call it, no?
They come from the hood though, boy.
No, that's them. D12 my shit still.
I think this white kids just went mental over them.
Proof was sick. They were all right, but they were just. I feel like they were just trying to mirror Eminem's vibe a bit too much, trying to be like wacky and jokesy.
outrageous.
Yeah.
For no
And
reason.
it-
That Bazaar was a bit mad.
Outrageous.
Yeah, like-
Have you seen him there? He's got
I don't-
songs where he's got a song
I
about
don't
raping
wanna-
Justin
I
Bieber.
don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
It's outrageous.
It's just, but really, like, but think about if he come up during this era, people love it because he was that viral shop
You reckon,
vibe.
though?
Bizarre, like said, oh
What,
fuck
saying the
midgets
stuff
and all
now,
this
though?
shit.
Like, he's saying some
No, I'm saying
crazy shit back then.
No, but yeah, but I'm saying if he did that now, he'd probably be bigger now than he was back in the day.
What was the song where they was all arguing?
Yeah, maybe.
Just because of all the
How
shit
come? I
How
think.
comes?
How come?
The
Yeah.
cheesiest shit you ever
That's
seen
mad.
in
I
your
don't even-
I
entire
don't know,
life.
man. That's my shit,
How
bruv. I really
comes?
like
I
that.
don't even talk. You remember
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit?
We don't even hug no more. That
No,
shit. Yeah,
no.
that's
You know
my
Danny's.
shit,
You know
bruv.
Danny's first album ever.
What's
Man
that?
Come Home. Do you remember you could buy singles? We
Yeah.
just had the one song on the CD. A Man Come Home with a Will Young CD.
It's hot now, isn't it?
My bad if I stink out, man.
You hear that?
What did he come on with?
Will Young.
Get him up here now. Get him up here now.
Will Young, bro.
Was first CD?
Yeah. And I'm
Fair
only
play.
playing Chicken and Beer Ludacris and that, bro.
But didn't you catch him and my brother doing the dance to High School Musical?
Yeah,
You got to
yeah.
get your head out the game and that.
Sad
the
times.
basketball thing.
Sad
that's
times,
mad.
bro. Should we wrap it? Let's wrap it. Danny,
Wrap it.
Yeah, bro,
Bless.
appreciate
thank
your
you
time,
so
man.
much, bro.
Love,
It's
man.
been a pleasure, bro.
Appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
And
man.
yeah, it's a wrap. You got so much chopping up to do.